All right, I think the stream is live now. Lovely. Okay. Hello, everyone. Hi. I realize not everyone is here. Let me just quickly put myself in spectator mode. Yes. And then go into spectator. Yeah. Okay, sure. All right. Hold on, everyone. Just 1 second. Sorry, you've been told that all day that you need to hold on for 1 second. Just currently getting myself sorted out via spectator. Sorry for all the confusion, guys.
one. We had a little bit of a situation, but we got it sorted. It's kind of 30 minutes late, but it could have been a hell of a lot more.
It could have been
It could have been so much worse.
It could have been indefinitely postponed. So we're finally here. Yeah. You're not seeing anything that's going on the screen right now. I've got it on the loading screen because we're still just quickly getting stuff set up. But so the way things have changed, I'm joined by Alex. You're the event organizer, right?
Yes, I'm the organizer.
Okay.
And Adam was meant to stream this, but it got so bad that Adam's playing now. But that's okay, because Adam's a great player. Okay, he's a great player. So it'll be very interesting. If you could pop a stream up for me, Rubik, on Discord as well.
Yeah, so I can. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So we'll give you the rundown. So a lot of the people here would have probably seen. Oh, by the way, to any of the Rubik fans specifically, welcome. This is. You're probably thinking, the Rubik, what are you doing on this game again? You know.
Listen, there has been a. Well, let me just quickly share this with my server.
Yeah, it's fun to watch for these guys.
Yeah, it's a trip down memory lane for sure.
Yeah.
So for the last 2 years, I've very much been insistent of I don't really want to play this game again. Yesterday.
But we had a pretty cool thing on now. So.
Yeah, well, we've got it going now. Initially, the arrangement was, Swooshy wasn't going to be able to host this. I would hop in and co-cast with someone else.
Yes.
That was meant to be Adam. Unfortunately, through matters that were not at all Adam's fault.
No one's fault necessarily.
Yeah, no one's fault at all. That all of a sudden, the streaming stuff just stopped working. As you guys saw, it was currently at 70 FPS dropped frames, and that meant it was nigh unwatchable. So then I was like, well, look, I'm here. I didn't really want to do it, but I'm here already. It will be a fun time. I can stream it. As you saw when the gameplay section was up, Alex, did you who designed that all the stuff that was on the screen?
That is actually my girlfriend. She did a really good job. So there's going to be less of it, obviously, because it's a lot of stuff to set up impromptu, but it's pretty cool. Okay, so I think they're actually going to get started soon.
Yes, so I can see right now that we almost have balanced.
We have August, Nivi, Berg, and Adam. So obviously, Sweden lost Anka, sadly. Anka essentially did such a good job to get into the winners' final here. And I think next round they're going... Oh, they're starting now. Okay.
We're starting now. Okay.
I would say England would be the favourites right now. We expected France to be, but England have kind of...
Oh, we need it to be England. After what happened with Argentina, it has to be England.
It has to be England. It has to be, bro.
Okay, well, here's the skirmish is starting now.
Oh, and we see that there's kind of a fight on the side going on, but England seem to have a brilliant wrap. There, they've already.
Someone's already down on the Agatha's side. I believe that's Sweden on the Agatha team. 2 down. This 1v1 on the side here is becoming rapidly a gank. It's looking pretty severe.
That was a perfect round.
Oh, a flawless from that. That's England on the Mason team, correct?
It's England, yeah. Wow, that was a crazy assault there. Currently, there's been another match that's been played in the losers bracket. Ireland, my team, we just beat the USA.
Oh, okay, so nice going.
That was 15-7, and I believe the Germany match is underway against Scotland, so we might get a score for that soon. Now, England is seemingly immediately going on their assault again.
Yeah, England is they're managing to isolate some of the Sweden players here. I mean, look at that. 2 of them are already down. No casualties on the England side so far, which is a little bit beggars belief. the demolition.
I have to say, England's one of those teams that their top 3 or 4 players are insane.
Could you you're more familiar with the scene? I haven't been around 2 years. Could you give a breakdown of some of the England players?
Yeah, I can give you a great breakdown. So EK, I would say, is the best World Club player in the game, and even mechanically, off War Club, he's still high level. In LTS, he's, in my opinion, equally as good as he is in duels. Plumpy is a similar sort of player, extremely well all-rounded, but he's on the spear. So imagine War Club and spear. And you can kind of see Plumpy here. Look at those target swaps that he's getting on. He just pinces around, pinces around, pinces around.
They pick him off one by one. It's insane what's going on here.
And let them know, like, by the way, this is the finals, the first to 20, so this could be a long day for a week in Sweden.
It could be a long day, especially if you're on the Sweden team right now and this is the pace they're going at. You're gonna be suffering for a while.
And what we saw from Sweden when they had Anka, you know, it's a massive misfortune to lose Anka, obviously.
But Anka was the player they lost. Oh, that's tragic.
Yeah, and that's a big loss. At the same time, a lot of these other Swedish players played amazingly last week, so I do wonder, after their loss to England here, could they do anything in the losers finals? Maybe. It's not over until it's over, you know, but from the current few rounds here.
No, so far it hasn't been. I mean, there's 20 rounds to play for, so it really isn't over till it's over, but for the first 4 rounds, England have gone without a single casualty. So this is a little bit, not going to say tough to watch because Sweden can claw this back, but it's just, could you give me a breakdown on the spear use on the England team, Plumpy? Because there's just a way in where they're oscillating targets that almost like they're simultaneously 2v1ing people.
Yeah, Plumpy doesn't necessarily, like, he's not the type of guy that will ever, when he's playing LTS, get a jump. So if you watch him here, he's in the center of everyone. See? He's never locked on. He never reposts the same person twice, anything like that. He's always swapping. And what that causes is that also means that every person on the Sweden team is also never in a duel. They're always getting 2v1 by Plumpy. And he might run away for a second, but he'll be back in 2 or 3. And you saw there, it just completely swiped. Now, Sweden have gotten a kill. Finally.
Yeah, finally. So the first casualty was Bad Dragon. I
do have to say, even in the day one, England, I mean, they slammed Denmark. Denmark team that beat Scotland, who was also quite strong. So England just have such a ridiculously well-rounded lineup. Because a lot of these countries, right, they'll have that one player, or those 2 guys or 3 guys, but England is just stable as a whole. And you know, it's what is it, 68 million people, something like that. There's a lot of people to pick from.
There are a lot of people to pick from. I hope the people on the Sweden team are not currently glancing at the stream chat, because the people in chat are a little bit disappointed with Sweden's performance so far. They are saying here, I was thinking I'm about to see the best World Cup match ever. Oh, also let me make sure to pick a team here, just so I can get all the names in. Plumpy is so tough. Listen, I haven't played the game in 2 years, so everything I'm saying is kind of guff right now, but the way Plumpy has been playing with that target switching, basically 2 players on one man.
It's obvious. You know, like a player can have never played this game before, and they would look at Plumpy and they'd be like, damn, that guy's going at something, you know? So, I mean, it's just quite impressive. And the way that EK plays a similar way, you know? Oh, hello, Scott.
Hello to everyone who is...
Scott, hello, the Irish guys. I'll be back in a bit. I'm just getting everything. We're just getting stuff going here, you know? So I'm currently playing with the Irish guys right now. We finished our match versus the US, so I can co-cast for a little bit. And obviously, if we get knocked out or say something like that happens, I'll join back as well.
They are doing England Crown Gorga. You are correct. I'm very happy with performance. I kind of need it after the traumatic experience we all had Wednesday night last week. Or this week, rather.
We need that. But I think... Oh, well, we have the 3rd place match on soon for England, don't we?
I feel like...
I'll be watching that. Like, I hope France... I know I might upset the English people here, but as an Irishman, that Argentina match was beautiful.
You got like a vicarious joy out of seeing England lose the way they did.
Yes. Oh, jeez, that was a slightly mistimed spectate.
Sorry about that. There we are. Okay, we're on free cam. Sorry for missing that.
Yeah. Well, Sweden have actually won this round.
Oh my god! And the one round we look away?
Wait, hold up. It's coming home. Okay.
The one round we're not looking, they have performance anxiety. Get the camera off them. They can play when they're not on the stream. Sweden were holding out on us. Okay, alright.
I felt the spirit of Anka, channel 300.
That was insane. I'm looking now, I'm watching. Don't know what changed in Sweden's strategy. It might have been a fluke here.
it might have been just a great wrap at the beginning, is
Ooh,
what it seemed like. But
interestingly, England have not gone for the Plumpy Spear here.
now let's see actually what their lineup's looking like. Have they changed out the lineup out of confidence?
But here we are. We got the 1v1 going on this side. If he's going to get the kill, he has to get it now before his teammates run in and absolutely fucking decimate him. Oh, and it's over. Weapons out the hands, to the ground.
Now let's take a peek at the scoreboard. So it seems like England have subbed out Plumpy for CKID.
Oh, they have. Interesting. Okay, they have
So I
subbed out.
wonder if this evens the playing field now that Plumpy isn't doing his absolute shenanigans a little more, you know?
Yes, it's an
That's
interesting
the main thing I
sub.
noticed in that last match, Rubik. Just the permanent 2v1.
Yeah, that was. I mean, they have now a two-handed spear already taken out one of the Sweden players. It's
And he's playing
these
the
are
same sort of
costly
playstyle. Yeah.
casualties out the gate for Sweden to be losing. It's in mere seconds. It's already down to a 4v1.
Oh, and Germany have beaten Scotland 15-13 just there in the losers bracket. That is quite an impressive match, to be totally honest. And it seems like in the losers bracket, the next rounds, and you'll be streaming this match, Rubik, you will be streaming Denmark versus Ireland. And there'll also be France versus Germany, which will be streamed on Le Crocodile's channel in French.
Ah, yes. Thank you to Lady Crocodile Rose for managing to get some coverage while the stream was down. Also to the person in chat said, could you turn on kill feed? Sorry, I didn't have that on. I will turn it on in a second. I just want to make sure I don't miss any more of this match that's currently going. And England plays down first in this round, so they're getting a valuable 2-1
and it's another
opportunity.
wipe for Sweden. It seems so.
Unless there's an insane England win. Sweden gets around.
And Sweden are going even now
If I
without
go
Plumpy
to
there.
my
So
settings real
I
quick.
believe it's in
UI, kill feed,
Yeah,
all messages. There we go. So kill feed is now on. Thank you for reminding me, person in chat. Totally not rust.
I didn't know you could turn that off.
I believe I had it off for when I was trying to get some cinematic scenes for the video. That's why.
Okay.
So here we are. They're going for oscillate around each other, closing in.
EK's coverage on that right flank there. That's what that War Club does best. Is you have such a wide coverage with your slashes that if someone tries to get around, you can just stop them in their tracks. They lose all their momentum. England are down one currently. They're down two.
Oh my God! Sweden already getting them to half strength. What is this?
Sweden are clawing back. It seems like in this match here. Wow.
Sweden
very
have.
impressive.
Oh my goodness. I was going to say, did Sweden sub anyone out? But they can't afford to sub anyone out. This is all their players. They can't do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Oh my God.
And I do have to say, like, it was an all anchor last week. Like Berg, Nivi, August, Talion, all these guys, right? Berg specifically, I was quite surprised. Nivi as well, extremely underrated player. August, all of those guys, very underrated.
I've unfortunately.
Oh, that's a
okay. Well,
big
Sweden
loss
have
on the
Sweden
side
have
there.
conceded on this round. That's for sure. Already down.
And just like that, it seems somewhat even that round, and then it just one death, and it goes 8-3. Honestly, this is, at least from speaking to the Swedish players, their goal was to get 3 to 4 rounds without anchor against England.
Mm-hmm.
They've already done it, so they could easily break into the tens potentially.
Potentially. They are putting up a fight. The score is currently 8-3, so there's a lot of work to be done. That person in the middle already immediately taken out. Nivi immediately.
Amazing hatchet.
Right off the bat from the special with the spear as well, like just catching that at the last frame. Unfortunate happenings there.
Then you see CKRD, he's not getting. Oh, never mind. He's getting value with his swaps.
And
right
now
there,
there's
and
4v1. Is this the start of something beautiful? Nah. I'm waiting for. Right now, the matches really are pendulum swings. It's one or the other. Either Sweden gets in all four, or England gets in all four. We're yet to see a breakdown to a 1v1 or a 2v2 scenario.
Would you just let them know in the game chats first to 20? Just type first to 20.
Okay, sure.
FT20. Just to make
Just to remind them what the score is going to.
Yeah, because I think I made that. It's not good. Good sprint attack from the spear there. Still even. But behind you, oh, EK getting a big back hit. And it just depends how these duels go. And they've gotten it down, and he immediately, yeah.
They've managed to isolate the heavy mace here on the side. One of the players is down.
And
2v4,
yeah.
1v4.
And that's a great thing to do. Get a player down. You can immediately swap onto someone else while he's crawling back. Just keep an eye on him. And that was good gameplay by him there. 10-3, halfway point.
Halfway point for England. It feels like right now it is
I've
coming home.
seen
I'm
I've
liking
seen
this.
comebacks like I've had comebacks personally where I was 11-3 down in LTS. I've seen it. It's possible.
We've had a word
I have
from.
hope.
Sorry to interrupt you. We've had a word from Captain Plumpy in chat. Giving all the lads some game time, we have no fear. Captain Plump out. Very confident in the performance for England.
I mean, Plumpy is having had a miracle game at the beginning there. So if he subs himself back in, could be crazy. But I think they're going to get everyone warmed up. They're taking it confidently.
Elimination.
Okay, make sure I'm on a team. The reason as to why last time on the first round, annoyingly, one of the few rounds Sweden has won, working some magic there, is that I believe if I kill myself too soon when I'm spawning in, the camera gets stuck. So that's why I was
Yes. So maybe the best option would be to tell them not to do the first round live. Let's,
Do you want me to do that? Do you want me to tell them?
yeah, not to do the first round not live for spectator. Just so you can get fully. Yeah, perfect.
So thank you
And
to. Oh, sorry. Say what you're gonna say.
Oh no, I was actually just going to say we can just do that. That's fine. I was just
Okay.
yapping.
Yeah, I was just gonna cut to. It's kind of insane to see so many people turn up for this. I really do like, as someone who might have been, as some say,
Oh, yeah,
a
I
tad
agree with
critical
that.
of Shiv and its management. It's nice to
No,
see we
this has
still have
been
such a nice community for it.
This has been probably our biggest signups for an event. Like we had an event last year with a lot of signups, like 150, but this somehow eclipsed that, and the hype for this has been very big. But I mean, there's been some cool upsets. For example, like the USA were expected to do a lot better than they did. So teams that beat them, big upsets. England, though, I feel like England might be that team that just everyone knows is going to win, and they win. Unless France managed to really lock in, because they were expected to before. You know?
Collective suicide here on the team. I think that was probably the first round Sweden won by default. I think they had some guys left on the field when everyone killed themselves. But now we're going into the actual fight here. Lady Crocodile Rhodes is now on the England team. Or are they waiting for a player? I think one of the England players isn't currently here. Oh no, okay, someone's switching out for spectator purposes, right, of course, okay.
Yeah, this usually happens at least once every 2 or 3 maps. Just a bit of a clunky thing.
Okay.
Honestly, one of the biggest issues with this game is just swapping teams, going spectate. It's always
I know.
it's dodgy.
It's a shame that with multiplayer games nowadays, you're unable to kind of just set up a lobby and have everyone join. There's a lot of finicky stuff in regards to servers and the team swapping, which has always been a shame. It's not just Shiv,
Yeah,
it's a lot of multiplayer games now.
It's games especially that have those massive team size like this. It's the way it's balanced is not for a 5v5. You know.
Which is a shame because 5v5
like the servers
seems the most interesting.
But yeah, exactly. The 5v5 is the best comp. You know.
Plump is back on the field now with a spear. Oh, meeting up. We've got a spear 1v1 going on in the field.
Back hits there. They might be able to pull this back from a 3v4 if they can end one of the low health people fast and.
Oh, there's momentum towards England now. Momentum going back towards England.
And you can kind of see if Adam managed to get his opponent there fast enough, the World Club player there, maybe that could have been a win. But it's the speed of your duels in 2v1s. If you can, as a team, if you can end your duels, end your 2v1s instantly and go support the rest of your team, that is how you get a 20-0, or that's how you get a complete stomp. If you can't do it fast enough, there's room for upsets. You know?
I'm noticing that they've subbed Plump back in, which I think I'm thinking that Plump saw Sweden take a few rounds during the last bout and was like, no, we can't allow this.
Oh,
a 2v3 scenario for Sweden. Oh, 1v3.
Oh, it's back to 1. Yeah. Now, to be fair, they did sub EK out, who's probably their kind of him and Plump, I would say, are similar sort of level. Oh.
Tragic loss there. But for a moment when the 2v3, I was thinking this could be a nail-biting round, but immediately went down.
Now we'll see here. Can England kind of keep the momentum fully to the end? I still think there's room for a few more Swedish rounds, but
I think so. I think that they can work with this. I mean, if they manage to get a victory out of this as a comeback, that would be pretty insane.
I mean, after this round, I've never seen a 13-3. I've seen an 11-3.
You're thinking it's too far gone now. I mean,
I
we're
think-
back to this is becoming an unfortunate norm for Sweden. The 1v3, the 1v4. And it's a shame because England have the options for substitution. Sweden, they've got to work with what they got. Unfortunately, it's a shame that Anchor isn't on the team to help him out. We've had a bit of disdain in the chat for Germany. Some people are not looking forward to to the German match.
Oh, what's wait, let's actually have a look.
Someone said I hate Germans, and someone said especially that Caruso guy. Not taking kindly to Caruso here. Sweden okay. Sweden
lost.
had a player. Okay, 4v3 to Sweden right now. A 3v3.
I think it's actually 2v3, but they had a spectator or something.
Right.
So
Okay. Yeah, that threw the counter.
count up, yeah.
We just hate them for beating us, so don't worry. Okay. Oh yes, Germany versus Scotland. Oh, that's a shame. I won't be able to spectate Vika's match. That is unfortunate. Would have liked to have seen how the Scots did against the English. Or would it have been Scotland against the English, or would it have been someone else?
It will be, no, not Scotland. So Denmark, Ireland, France, Germany is in the losers bracket round
Okay.
4. They're going to fight. The winner of those two matches will fight each other, and then the winner of those two matches, or the next match, will probably fight Sweden, and the winner of that is fighting again. So
Okay.
there's I think another 3 matches before we get back to England.
This is. It's.
Oh.
Look, I don't want to be rude to Sweden. I can see them trying so hard here, but
To be
it
fair,
is getting.
they've done the same as Denmark, and Denmark were an incredible team. So, like, we have to put more of an emphasis on the English here than the Swedish. I feel like, because there's just a certain level of gameplay that they're performing at right now. You know?
They're getting denounced in chat. Not hashtag not my Sweden. Sweden, you've really got to. Something's got to change. Something's got to change, man. Your countrymen are coming in and saying that you don't represent.
Not my Sweden.
Not my Sweden. But this is my England. Hashtag this is my fucking England right now playing. Plumpy is my fucking Jude Bellingham, Harry Kane right now on the fucking pitch.
No. EK's Jude. EK's Jude. I'm
EK's
sorry.
Jude. Okay, EK's Jude.
Plumpy's Gordon.
Right. Yes. Anthony Gordon, right? I think that's his name.
I think it's Anthony Gordon. Yeah.
The guy who managed to give us some hope in the Argentina game, and then unfortunately,
Tuchel decided to play 6 defenders.
yeah, and then Thomas Tuchel was like, you know what? Let's park the bus on 1-0.
Because let's think about that. That's definitely worked for England in the past, hasn't it? You know.
Yeah, famously.
I love watching it because I know what's going to happen to them. But for English people, I very much sympathise with the inevitable fate of playing 45 minutes against Messi attacking you. Just kind of not the method.
Famously, one of the worst players in football's history, Messi.
Yeah, exactly. I'm very excited for the final tomorrow, though. Have you seen the picture of Lamine and Messi? Like Lamine Yamal as a baby, and Messi's like bathing him in like a ceremonial thing. Yeah, exactly.
The shit
Like, this is
posts
a real thing that
around
happened.
football are perhaps one of the most
No,
interesting aspects of
This is
football.
real. This isn't a shitpost. This actually happened.
What happened? Sorry?
Messi genuinely like he went to like there was like it's like some sort of weird ceremonial. I don't even know what it was.
It was like a baptism.
Basically, yeah, something like that. But it was Lamine Yamal. This actually happened. That might sound crazy.
Well,
but
that
yeah,
is kind of crazy. What the fuck? Oh.
And now they're fighting in a World Cup final. It's ridiculous.
I know, but you do see them kind of jostling each other, the World Cup players, because these guys outside of the World Cup are on the same Premier League teams a lot of the time. They're usually pals.
It's kind of like this one, actually. To be honest, a lot of these guys are in the same fucking.
Oh, and the same clans.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny, like to get to beef with guys that you usually play with. Like,
It is.
last, like, year and a half.
It's
kind
a
of
very
funny.
good idea. I don't know if a World Cup shiv has gone on before.
No, it's something that we wanted. Like Adana originally really wanted to do it, so credit to him for the idea there, you know. But we didn't really have the. It took 2 years of me essentially forcing events into the community, and eventually the events became automatic. A lot of other people started doing them. Mm-hmm. Wow, great start by England there.
I know, but it's just in the initial bout already, one of them's down,
another one, wow.
2 of them's down. It's just Ah,
jeez.
I mean,
But
they're
yeah,
trying
eventually,
their damn hardest. But
eventually the community had the numbers, so we did it. And it took time, but had we done it a year earlier, we probably would have got 6 teams, I'd say, 8, 7 teams, something like that. And now we get 14, and we probably could have got
14
more than
teams.
that.
That's fucking good with 5 on each. That's pretty
Five,
fucking good.
more than five, more than five.
Oh yes, because of
A
course
lot
for
more than
subs
five.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
There's like 20 people
Oh,
signed
okay.
up.
Hold up. We're seeing a new strat development drawing back a little bit,
Okay.
Sweden, behind some terrain here.
That's true, Zilty, but we can't say that. Don't expose me.
I thought that's a reference that goes over my head, unfortunately.
No, Vika's saying that is still.
Oh, I see. Right, I see. Yeah.
We gotta expose that. Now Sweden could get a kill fast, and they do. But
Sweden have
it's
got
not.
one of the
It's not
England
even yet.
players
It's not
down.
even yet. It's not even yet.
It's
Now it's
3 and
even-
3. One footman's down
it's
on the
not
Sweden
only-
team.
it's even-
Oh, it's a 2v2 scenario.
Oh.
And it's a 2v1 to Sweden. It's not impossible. It's Adam playing here, who previously was going to be casting this tournament, but very charitably decided to help the Sweden. Oh, and for all his kindness, they take his damn head off. That's unfortunate. That's the closest we've come to a real nail biter round for these guys.
That was actually, yeah, that was pretty
Can
good.
we get a ped check on the Germans? I'm sure they're on opioids. We've got some appeals in the chat right now. I do wish it, you know, for all its flaws and all, I do wish that Shiv had the player base for, like, to have multiple people casting the different matches. I'd love to be going to see what's going on.
We
in
do.
different
Well, we
matches
do actually. We have a French, and we had an Arabic stream as well.
right now. Oh,
for-
nice. Okay, casting the different ones. I see.
Yes, because there was 2 Arabic teams.
3v3 scenario. One man to each right now. That drag from Adam.
Oh my
3v2 to
Here
Sweden.
we go,
Oh!
here we go. Yes! Come on! Come on!
Okay,
There we go.
this could if this starts for comeback. If this is, we're gonna be here a long time on this match. No more rounds for England.
Yeah, no, they just win the rest. And we
Oh
just
my
have to do
god! They were
basically
just waiting to elongate it for the right moment. Yeah, they're doing the usual caracol here, going around each other. Pretty deceitful on the sprint specials there. You don't think it's coming towards you. Halberd almost got one of the guys. Guy on Mesa is someone on EK, I believe. He's gone down now, but EK complimented the Mesa player on the Sweden team, saying he's pretty insane. Thinking Adam's the heavy hitter right now with that War X. Oh, an unfortunate spin from Dame managed to take out Adam there. It's a 2v1. Sweden versus England. Oh, unfortunate swing. Nivi's on the ropes here. Down to a 1v1. England and Sweden. Oh, and the jump downward slash. That was an insane play there. 18-4. That's got a sting on a level of morale we're talking about here as well. That's the closest Sweden have come to actually proving their mettle in a 1-to-1. That's a pretty significant victory for Dame to be taking there.
Wow.
Alex, were you just in disbelief the whole time from seeing that jump slash?
There's a lot of good gameplay going on. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, they've really put it. You know, even though Sweden is conceding, Sweden is trying their damnedest here. They've had some pretty impressive rounds.
Still think Sweden can do something in losers bracket, even if it's a losers final. I still think.
Can Adam 1v4? Can he prove himself? It's too tall an ask. And now we are down to match point. 19-4 to England. Now, this is Sweden's last opportunity for the next 16 rounds. If Sweden wants to take this home, they cannot let England win. Dame, the dark horse, and England team. I don't know if Dame was previously in on the other rounds, but they really are proving themselves here. One Sweden player's already down. Adam's down. He's the heavy hitter for Sweden's team. 2 Sweden players down. It's going to need some monumental work here. 4v1. Unless England decide to sell right now, it's pretty over. With a final stab, Sweden's dying breath is taken, and England secure the win.
Wow. 20-4.
22-4.
That was a hell of a match. I'll put it that way.
That were for what was, with all respect to the Swedish team, a complete smackdown. Should I also should I switch to the BRB screen now?
Yes,
Okay.
and
Carry over to the BRB.
we have to. Okay. So,
We have to break that
do you
down.
want, should we mute for a second? Because there's a few things we need to just go through technically, just with a few things.
Oh, of course, yeah. Sorry, everyone. We're just going to mute for a second for technical purposes.
And make sure
we'll
you mute me too.
Yeah, and we will be right back. I'll try and get some music on for you in the meantime. Just one moment. Terribly sorry about the music being so loud, guys. I've tried to lower it a little bit for you. Sorry. Okay, so we are back, guys. Thank you for waiting. Sorry again about the jump scare of the music. I had to have it off with the output because I was conferring with our technical hosts here. We have, while the server's being set up, we have an exclusive interview with one of the Swedish participants in the last match, Adam. Hello, Adam. Hello. Would you like to just briefly describe for the viewers at home how exactly the Swedish team was feeling losing 20-4? Mm-hmm. Oh, hold on 1 second. Sorry, we've had let me just mute the stream again. Sorry, 1 second. Oh wait, it's I was just is it alright for them to hear what you're gonna say? Oh yeah, sure. Alright, Alecks is here. Go ahead, go ahead. Okay. We cannot hear them. Oh, I had the wrong desktop audio muted up. Sorry, can you just repeat that one more time? I had the wrong desktop audio muted. Can you say that again?
So it's going to be Germany versus France.
Germany versus France. Okay.
Yeah, that's what you're going to watch, not the Denmark-Ireland match. We're going to make you go there. I'm going to have another streamer do that, and we're going to enjoy.
Okay.
And
All right.
good luck, guys.
All right, just send the password through and we'll get in.
Yeah. Okay, I sent it in the thing, so you should be able to see it. Is it there?
Germany versus France, yes?
Yes.
Lovely.
Yes.
Alright, I'll
do
do
not
that
read the password aloud.
The
Do not do that.
password
Do not
is
read it.
Vika sucks. Oh, fuck! Dox the game, shit! Sorry, now, yeah, please,
Wrap it up.
While I quickly head into the next lobby for the stream, please, could you regale us with the emotions the Swedish team was feeling on their pretty devastating
Yes.
loss?
I mean, obviously, like, if we wanted to, we would have won the match.
Mm-hmm.
We just felt like we didn't really want to win, so we thought we would give the English a chance to take it all the way, you know?
Mm-hmm. A fighting chance, yeah. That's very honourable of you.
Yeah. Also, our entire team is hungover.
And
Which isn't
blindfolded, and your little brothers
No,
are playing, right?
we like we actually came to the conclusion that all of us are hungover, because for some reason everyone drank yesterday. So that's one point. But yeah, I don't know. We were struggling a little bit. English is the English team is really strong, so it is what it is.
Apparently, that was like, I mean, I haven't played this game in a long while. I haven't got my ear to the ground on exactly what skill means in this game anymore. But like Plumpy's play with the spears, also like the target switching was insane. Basically, just harassing your team.
Yeah, he's very good with the spear.
Who would you say?
They're all great.
Oh, sorry. Finish what you're gonna say.
No, I just said that they're all very good players.
I see. Okay. Let me. Could you? Are you already in the match right now, Adam?
No, I.
Oh, you're just gonna watch through the stream. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Can you just double check the password for Germany versus France? Because I've tried typing that in and it's not letting me in. Could you possibly just double check that? I feel like that's been spelled
Give me a second.
wrong. Sure. Okay. I mean, I'm also curious as to what you think for like in terms of the Swedish team being the losing team, unfortunately. But who do you think on the team really was carrying for the 4 wins they managed to secure there?
I think it went a little bit back and forth. Berg was doing pretty good a few rounds, and Nive was doing pretty good as well. It's just like every few. I think it was like we kind of got the jump on them a few rounds, and that's where we won. If we got one of them out early, essentially.
Plumpy and Dame seem to be the fan favourites of that fight there. They're doing pretty good. I mean, everyone on the England team is doing quite well, and Sweden put up a pretty admirable fight. But I mean, Dame and Plumpy were really the biggest trouble for you guys, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a little bit of a struggle, obviously, because I got in, by the way.
Oh, okay. Was
password.
it the exact? Oh, so it's exactly spelt that way.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Let's
Let's
give it a try.
let me
Let's hope this
see.
works. No, it's
Let me see what it says. Incorrect password.
yes. It
Are you on
does.
the correct server?
It's Germany versus France we're going to be looking at.
Yes.
Yeah, so I believe I am typing it in correctly.
Press advanced filters.
Advanced filters, filter by name, and then we go to, I type in Germany. So I get Germany versus France, connect. And this is where unfortunately the issue comes up. It's meant to, you see, I can't even specify which part is which because the people listening
It's
might
just-
clue in.
It's just this, okay? Sent it in.
Oh, I was typing in that. I'm such an idiot. I was typing in the first part. I'm such a moron.
No.
Okay, well, we've got that now. We can now
You might need to, just
try again, yeah?
join a random server.
Oh, okay.
This is where shit gets really shitty.
Yeah, join a random,
but-
leave, and then try again, yeah.
The people in chat might know he's getting unofficial join data. You know how it be. Yeah, leave and then try to join
TBS have
again.
already... We don't fuck with this homosexual intent guy. We've seen what he said.
They're trying to shut him down, guys.
They're trying to shut down the World Cup, man. It's fucked. Okay, accept. Connecting the server, and we're in. Invalid join.
Just try it a few times and see if it works.
Well, if there was ever going to be a stream where we started having these technical issues, it would be this one. For the World Cup.
I mean, this is a very. I know you don't play the game much, but this is a very common issue. Whenever you join like a server that's full, or if you type in the wrong password,
Okay.
you will get this guaranteed every time.
We have fortunately managed to join this time. So we are here. We're going to switch over to the gameplay. Here we are. We are looking at the match again between Germany and France. It's an interesting match here.
Leave the server.
Are we... Okay, we're not going to do first round not live, so I can get spectator set up. Everyone, we've got we're going to be drawing the lines in chat between France and Germany here. Want to see who we're voting for, who we're supporting in this one. I mean, it's irrelevant to me because I think England is going to be decimating whoever comes against them. I mean, they've had a pretty damn good lineup.
Yeah, the England is very strong.
Do you think any teams are going to be beaten?
I mean, France has like an insane setup as well, because they have a lot of the OVA guys who are, I would say, as a clan, pretty decent at LTS, and then they have Astro, which is probably the best LTS player in EU.
Wow. Okay. High praise.
Yeah. I think that's the most like that. That's what most people think.
Death to the usurpers! Fight!
Okay.
But we will see. Like there can always be like a lot of crazy things happening. So you never know. I would assume that's where England is going to run into problems at least.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I've had, or even when I've not been close to the game, I've heard Astro is basically, there was someone talking in chat earlier, like, why is Astro basically not in this match already? Seems to be someone with quite a reputation as being a very skilled player in the EU scene.
Yeah.
So I am looking forward
very
to
good
seeing it with my
on
eyes.
all game modes.
We've got a little bit of fucking around here. Can you just break down for me real quick on the stream? Blue was France or Germany?
Let me see here.
I mean, I know
is
Lady Crocodile Rose is French, so I
Germany.
would be if that's German. Okay.
I'm pretty sure Lady Crocodile is streaming it.
Right.
So
Okay. Sure.
okay.
All right.
But yeah, Astro OVA is a French clan.
OVA. Okay. Sure.
So wherever they are, that's gonna be the.
So
French
Mason
side,
is
I
the
would
French
assume.
team, and Germany is the blue team here.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. German blue, France red. Okay. I'm looking forward to this. I've been unable to see Astro perform with my own eyes. I'm
Yes. We
anticipating
did like an LTS league a while ago. Which was more like clan based, where we were just doing like LTS matches every week pretty much. And in that league we had I had Astro in my team. I just realized during that time he has a capabilities of like just staying alive forever for.
It's got
some
that
reason.
survivability. Yeah.
Yeah, he just never dies. So if France loses rounds, you're probably gonna see him as the last man standing.
Okay.
A
No?
lot
Oh,
of the
apparently
time, at
not
least.
live now. Is it live now or not? Sorry.
Let them decide.
Oh, let them
I
decide.
think.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So all right, we're waiting 10 minutes on someone else to turn up. I believe I said Shiny.
yeah, shiny. Yeah.
Of course. Who's commentating?
Another
Hello,
French.
FIFA Investor. We are joined today by one of the participants, originally who was meant to be the main caster, but participated in the Sweden match you just missed. Adam. Adam is here with me. And
Yes.
me, who was initially meant to be the co-host, who had to take over for streaming due to some technical issues. La Rubric, but I would have been, you probably may have encountered me years ago as Homosexual Intent. I used to play a lot on the Dual servers. And since I've been sequestered away to Mordhau, unpopular opinion, I kind of fuck with Mordhau a little bit more, but I do miss Shiv now that I'm back here and seeing this.
It's gonna be. I don't want to favorite any team, but I think France might take this one.
Okay, with the OVA guys. I think for the sake of interest, I mean, I was already kind of weighing with them. I think I'm going to be going for Germany. I think Germany are going to be taking this one. If not, to at least just take the to have another iconic matchup of Germany versus England,
Yeah.
which knowing
We
our
might
history
get
will
the-
fucking lose. Gonna be an
Might
exciting
get the same thing that happened in the normal world, like the football World Cup, where France just loses.
Oh god, I hope. Listen. I've said it before. I said it to Alex. I said it to you. I need England to win this, man. I'm still grieving.
Yeah.
Plumpy and Dane, my Bellingham and Kane right now. I need them to be carrying for me. We got some support for Caruso here. Of course, I always have to root for my brother Caruso, but France is great. I was under the impression Caruso was French. I didn't know he was German.
No, he's German.
Okay, all right. So Twitch group.
He's also very good at LTS and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Who else could you hold tab?
Oh, of course, yeah. Sorry. So we got the matchup here. May as well look through this while waiting for the new person to join.
Yeah, we have. Well, I think I know most or know of.
Could you? I'm actually kind of. Sorry, finish what you're gonna say.
Yep. No, I was finished.
Oh, sure. I was just gonna point out that I knew of TJ when I was around.
Yeah.
Did not, with complete respect to TJ as a clan, I actually got the impression more they were kind of like a casual group. I didn't expect to see a TJ player in the World Cup. Yet.
They do comp, but they don't take it that seriously.
Right.
So
Okay.
it's like mostly for fun.
And just by out of intrigue for someone who hasn't been around for a couple of years, could you explain the context behind the STD clan and the STDX, like the sexually transmitted disease plus clan that we have here?
It's short for sex tier dolphins.
Of course.
It's a guy named EK. He was playing for England last match.
Okay.
EK68. He's the guy who made the clan. They've been around for a while now. But they're very solid clan.
How soon after? Because you and I together, we were the history between me and Adam is that we're both VL players. When that used to be around with Adana. Alecks was in VL as well, I believe, right? Quite a few people in there. How soon after the collapse of VL? I believe VL kind of came apart mid 2024. I definitely do not remember these guys being around.
I would say it was around. I'm pretty sure he started STD because he was in VL for like 2 weeks and then he left, and I think he started STD pretty quickly after leaving.
I see.
So I think it might have been around, but not not that big.
Right. Plumpy said corroborated as 2024 in October was made pretty quickly. Okay, they've been around for a hot minute.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
In the sub. Okay, so this shiny player is currently in the subway, according to one of the participants. He's coming soon. So that means we are going to have to occupy the people who have tuned in the meantime. Let me take a look at this list of players here. So on the German team, we have Lord Gukas from STD, TJ Joker, Caruso, who is one of the more popular names, as we've established, STDX Punisher. Also, some of these names may have changed. I actually may know some of these people, but they would have been in different clans at the time. Lady Crocodile Rose, who I am acquainted with.
I think Crocodile Rose is going to be streaming.
Right, okay, of course.
I'm pretty sure she's also French. So.
And KRT, that's Cyrillic letters. I wouldn't be able to pronounce that for you.
Yeah.
But KRT players here on one side. And on the other side, we have OVA Fearzing, STDX Gandhi, OVA Big something French. I wouldn't be able to pronounce that. I'd butcher the French language. But Big Vrad Dulier, Lukash, Astro, and I believe we have a couple people in that team who would be subs there. OVA Nano, whose face I zoomed in on. Nano General has said as much in the chat. I just had to get a look, I guess. And then SDDX Abu. Any of those, we've spoken about Astro, Caruso, Joker. Are there any names there that kind of stick out to you as other like kind of dark horses on the team? You know, kind of in the shadows of bigger players.
I think like most of them are pretty decent. I think Fearzing is. I'm not like 100% locked in on the LTS scene, so I can't like.
But surely you've dueled some of these people, right?
Yeah, most of them. I think Fearzing is pretty decent. And I know that Nano is good. He plays one-hand spear.
Okay.
I would expect him to play one-hand spear at least. That's what he uses in duels a lot.
Elimination at Wardenglade.
Yeah. As I said, I'm not like 100% locked in on the LTS. It's not as common as well with LTS events. So a lot of the people you haven't, like, for me personally, I haven't seen a lot of the people play LTS.
Which is such a shame, because I think this is like the real seat of a coordinated playstyle, a 5v5
Yeah, yeah.
LTS.
It's not uncommon for people to say that LTS is like the real skill check of this game. Because you have to play with your team, but you also have to, like, especially when it's like a small scale like this, you have to play with your team, but you also have to be very skilled individually, because you might get soloed out and have to duel for a bit.
Of course, yeah. When you get to those the granular fights of like a 1v2, 1v1
Yeah.
even, that happened between Sweden. Who was I believe it was Nivi in that duel there with a pretty devastating leap from Dame. It might have been someone else, I can't recall. But where that fight happened, and there was the jump downward slash, the jump overhead.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Which was a pretty amazing. Not to be glazing so soon, the English team. I've already shown how biased I am towards them, but it's a pretty fucking good swing, man. Let me quickly hop out of this again.
Yeah, it's there's a lot of parts to LTS. Like in duels, you just duel, you know. But LTS,
1v1.
LTS kind of mixes in a little bit of TO and duels.
Yes,
Like you have the group fights aspect and the duel aspect.
Yeah, so it means that the group fight aspect makes it interesting for dealing with someone who potentially would be usually we just saw a man getting paled there. That's pretty fucked up. That would make it typically harder to deal with them in duel, but you have that group advantage. But you also have the individual skill, which is when you are fighting on a 1-to-1. You have no excuse. It's just you and the person you're dealing with there. So that does make it pretty damn interesting. Also, thank you, Adam, for sharing that's the bracket, I believe, right?
Yes, I sent the bracket there.
So that's the tournament bracket we currently have. OVA players in the chat saying we're going to be waiting around 5 minutes for their the shiny person on their team to turn up. Currently leaving the subway. But yeah, LTS is I've always kind of not hated. I did find it odd that they didn't have a matchmaking queue. I know they already kind of divided themselves up so heavily with the different modes. But LTS, I think, was really where a lot of the dedication and the things to invest with was realized. And they did have a dedicated server, I believe, but it was kind of at the bottom of the server matchmaking. You nary saw it be inhabited by people outside of a weekend. Otherwise, it was everyone in TR.
Yeah, I would say, like, LTS as a whole has become a lot more popular, like the last maybe 1.5 year. Before that, in general, I don't think EU was doing LTS much at all.
Was it more like the kendo dueling scene, or like the organized team objective? Right.
I know NA did a lot of LTS stuff before EU started doing it for real, especially like comp stuff.
It's a shame that there's no real. I think the greatest unfortunate thing about trying to organize this stuff for Melee Slashes is America can't really get involved. EU, I mean, sure, East Coast, but then the ping issues that get introduced become too much of a confounding factor for fair play, which is always a shame, because I'd like to play with NA people more, for sure.
They do join, like, I can't speak for them, but I think that the ping is a little bit more forgiving when you're playing LTS. Because duels, there's a lot of like precise timings, and stuff like that. You get punished more for the ping, but I think it's more playable on high ping if you're playing LTS and they're like larger scale stuff. Like they were in this tournament as well. But yeah, I for sure it does get rough for them. But they join here and there. There's some NA guys that like to play some events here and there on EU ping, and there's some EU people as well that play on NA.
And I believe America conceded in this tournament. Who did they concede to? Who did they lose?
Ireland.
Ah, yes, of course. It was said by Alecks. They would have played. No, they didn't play recently. Ireland beat Denmark, but they did lose to Ireland. The whole stream waiting on shiny. Yes, currently. I would also like to as 2 balls 1 sack. Very nice name. That's that's a good name. I don't know who organised the tournament, but very professionally done. A lot better than here in SA. That would be Alecks, who was just on the stream, as well as I believe Adanacland, who also organised it. Adam, I don't know if you were involved with the organisation at all.
Oh no, not
Okay.
at all.
But it was just Alecks and Adanacland who were mainly doing this. People through Citadel, I imagine, as well, because that's where it's been promoted and shared. But those are the two names that come to mind in terms of being dealt with. All of the little blemishes that have happened today in terms of technical issues and the wait time is unfortunate. These things do happen because amassing everyone together at the same time, even on the weekend, is hard enough as it is. People have their own lives. There's, might be a controversial statement. There's more to life than just chivalry. I hate to say it. It might be a bit of a bombshell for some people in here. But considering all the factors, it has gone quite well. And initially I was a little bit hesitant for commentating because I lack the technical knowledge. But, it's a fun experience. I've even got a nice beer here to enjoy. I'm going to crack it open on the mic. You ready for this, Adam?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was ferocious, man.
That's very nice.
Very good, man. I hope you've got a beverage of your choice now. I know you said you were out partying for the last couple of days.
I had an energy drink, but I finished that long time ago, sadly. So now I'm
I
just.
see. So you haven't got
gonna
any.
have to-
You haven't got a drink of shame right now for the Sweden loss.
Sadly not. I'm just gonna sit here and lock in and cry on the inside.
I see.
I ran out of snooze as well, so
Oh, that's tragic.
yes.
Grip it and rip it, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you, King Funky. It is surreal to be back with this game. I mean, I don't think it's particularly different to when I left it. I know that the some of the hacking stuff that went on, which we won't divulge too much because it's not relevant to the stream, but was going on. I'm not entirely sure if that has ceased, but it's good to see that no one's flying around in this lobby at least.
Yeah. I would say that the not to go into it too much. The hacker situation is probably similar to when you left, but I would say the competitive community as a whole is probably
Has been shielded
close
from
to
it.
the best. I would say it's close to the best it's been
Okay.
in a long time.
All right.
It's doing pretty good.
Okay. I'm glad that's the case for the people who are enjoying this a ton. Let me just currently check the chat here because I do have some of the rules. Some of the people watching may be a little bit curious as to exactly how the rules are being decided. Obviously, I didn't weigh in on this. Alecks was kind enough to inform me of what's going on. I'll quickly familiarize you. So he is here. Oh, okay. Never mind. You've been saved. You've been saved being bored to death by the rules and regulations. And we currently have the match going. Well, soon to go anyway. Shiny is now turned up. So it looks like the standings for at least the first match is going to be on the German team: Abu, Joker, Lord Gukas, Caruso, Punisher versus OVA Fearsing, Lukash, OVA Nano, OVA Shiny, and they're probably going to be subbing out because we've got 6 people there. Someone might be going to the spectator box for the time being for the substitutions. But I think we're going to get started in just a moment. Thank you for the patience, guys. I'm going to be waiting for confirmation of when a live round is going to be decided upon here. Oh, okay. They've declared live. We're starting now. The opening round of Germany versus France. Adam, I hope you got your fucking seatbelt on, man. This is going to be a big one.
Yeah.
We've got 5v5 here.
Ready?
Starting with a classic Caracol. You always see this at the start of the rounds. The teams tend to run around each other, seeing who's going to break first.
Yeah. It's a very common strategy. Not a lot of people like just running straight into each other's
Of course.
teams. So.
You don't really want to be the person who's getting hit first, considering Germany's now
Yeah.
down to 2 players.
It's quite common that the first person to go in takes the first hit as well.
Oh, thank you for the 10 bits, Rick. Usually I have sound alerts turned on. I had them disabled because it's usually catered more to me streaming. This was very impromptu that I was going to stream, so I've got all of it turned off. But thank you for that, and thank you to everyone who followed. I appreciate it. But that's a first round win to, I believe, the French team,
Yes.
which is starting off strong. That was a pretty devastating start. 4 players on the French team left alive. No Germans remaining. Nice brawl going on here.
Interesting to see. Maybe get the POV of Astro, see what he does.
Here's Astro picking up a teammate. Got an altruistic member of the French team here.
Yeah, it's actually quite important when you have someone downed in your team. Picking them up is day and night difference.
Yeah, that's why you often see when someone's still up, they prioritize getting the person that's down. Sometimes at the peril of the person who's still up hitting them, because just making sure they don't have that teammate and confirming the kill is huge.
Like a 2v1 is way harder than a 1v1 for most people, at least.
Coming in again. Okay, so German team making a run for the tree here. Situating themselves on the higher ground. I don't know if it's going to come to any benefit for them. We had a little loop-de-loop for a second before anyone engaged. First person down on the French team. 3 people down on the French team. Are picked apart piece by piece by the Germans.
Okay. Germans are doing good.
Oh, and just like that, Lukash goes down.
Very interesting.
We have allegations. Kipling has said this shit is rigged for Argentina. Adam knows. You clearly know something I don't hear. Adam's rigging it. He's the baldy. I see.
Kipling. I'm the baldy?
I don't know what that means. Okay, this is someone gone. Oh right, it's EK. It was EK, an extra player on the French team, on the German team rather. For a moment, I was about to say that's a very interesting strategy. Throwing him off the loop, maybe. What's the score? The score currently, if I check for chat, is 2-1 to the French team. French being the red guys and Germany being the blue guys. France are gonna be turning it into 3-1. I mean, that tree strategy, it did work out for them, getting some physical obstacles between them, but perhaps the French have wisened up to the strategies at play here. Okay. Making a hard rush left, the Germans. One of them's broken off.
I think Astro does like going solo quite a bit, just because he's so capable of staying alive. He doesn't mind going into like 1v2 fights if they try to pick him out. He's also a very good duelist, for the record, for the people that don't know. Astro is
Astro does have quite the reputation here. I believe, is Astro still in the round? Astro is still alive. Yeah, the French are decimating. Germany had a good start for a second there, but you hate to see it. 4-1 to France is the current standing. For this one, I believe this would be a fight to 15, if I'm correct, because this isn't the final. Right, so we're not going to be going for 20 rounds. It's not going to be as excruciating as England just battering the Swedes for 20 rounds. But
hey, didn't need to bring it up, bro.
I'm sorry. Look, it's a sore spot. I apologize.
Can I just leave that?
I'm sorry. We'll redact it. You guys very charitably forfeited the game for the sake of England, knowing that England would. Oh, hello, Alecks. We're joined by the event organizer.
Let's see. How's it going here? What's the score?
So currently the score is 4-1 to France. Germany managed to get a decent round. It hasn't been as cut and dry as one team immediately winning. It's come down to around 3 versus 2, but 4-1 to France as of right now.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Adam, can you check your demon for a sec? And I'm gonna commentate with you guys for a second.
Yep.
Oh, are you switching out here? Yeah, you switching out the commentator. Oh shit, I need to be on the team. Don't spectate yet. No clan politics and World Cup. Yeah, look, I'm not even sure of the homeostatic condition of the clan relationships and politics, but here it's all neutral ground. We're all here to just beat the shit out of each other in a digital domain.
Yeah, let's just ban Capling, I think. That guy sucks.
For the good of the Juilliard equality, Kipling has to go. With all these statements.
And for the record, I'm not bald.
We have to make an official statement from the commentary box here.
24 years old and I have a full head of hair.
Okay, I'm glad. I know a motherfucker who's like in my server. The guy's 19. He's already bald, man. Like, that's fucked.
Death to the rebellion!
And now people are saying, I don't know. Okay. Burnt Peanut wants in on the French team.
He wants in on the French team.
Okay, then.
No joke, he's been playing. That's what he DM'd me. Plumpy's pals of one of the most biggest upcoming streamers on Kick, I believe. Got a E-celebrity in here. I've got to turn my fan on. It's fucking hot in this room. Okay, we're live now. So the next 4 rounds are going to be, well, potentially 9 rounds if it gets drawn
Thanks,
out.
by the way. Okay. Jeez, 9.
What?
Oh god.
What?
Is it not first to? Oh no, this is first to 15.
Yeah, it's first to 15.
Yeah.
I was talking about because it's first to 5 in the round. That's what I was referring to.
The maps.
Oh.
The match limit. Yeah.
Right. I was confused though.
And in all that confusion, 2 of the French players are already down.
My God.
4 Germans, 3 Germans still alive in the brawl here. Who is Nano's managing to hold them off? That was impressive.
Nano is he's
Oh
an
my God,
incredible
2-1.
player.
We might be witnessing some history here on some of the plays. Oh, it was such a valiant effort, though. That was
close.
such a valiant effort. That would. I'm focused on moving the camera right now, but I'm applauding in my head for that performance. That was a real close one. I think that would have dealt a devastating damage to German morale if he'd pulled off that 1v3.
I'm just gonna answer the chat. I will not be making a hair reveal. I will not be making a ball sack reveal. I will not be making a feet reveal.
These are all very
You will
pressing
not
matters
be
of the
seeing a single part of those. So.
Unfortunately, it is against the World Cup regulation for the commentator to be showing any of those things, especially the hairline. I think that's actually the most revealing thing.
Yeah, the ball sack is fine.
Ball sack
Hairline,
is okay. I
don't know
think we
about
might be able to negotiate that, but the hairline is devastating. But devastating as it was for the Germans, France, they broke them apart into itty bitty pieces there. 5-2 to France right now. Yo, Rubric, you're back. I am not back. You know what I'm thinking? I'm worrying this was all an elaborate bit to get me to re-download Shiv. Adam's like, no, my stream isn't working. Fuck, you're gonna have to stream it for me.
Oh no!
Oh fuck, no. Oh no.
I guess you have to re-download Shiv.
Oh,
start
and then
playing
oh
sometime again.
man, you might have to also join our clan. Fuck.
Yeah. Oh. Just for old time's sakes, bro.
Interesting breakup. Lord's Duke is making the first move there. He broke off from the group, got him to engage. He went down for it. 5 versus 3. 5 versus 2, and just picked off like that. That was a very daring move. Lord's Duke is trying to kind of provoke them into an attack, but it cost them gravely. Rubik Loki joined TJ well. We'll take care of you, baby. Rubik Loki, a jester. I'm a quirky guy. Sorry, what were you going to say?
I would not trust anything any TJ member ever tells you.
No. I remember when I used to play in the Juilliard, I got approached by a couple of TJ guys. At the time, I was just an ignorant little duelist, didn't know what was going on. Okay, got 2 1v1s to the back here with a big group brawl going on. Down 3 people, Germany. These 1v1s are still going on. The red tide coming in.
And France has genuinely been playing a lot more solid than they were last day. It seems like their team just has a bit more of a togetherness.
You were obviously present for that match. What's the comparison here to how France used to be playing?
It just seems like they've put in 1 or 2 different players, right? And there's just, and Shiny's here as well. Like in general, it just seems like their tactics or their togetherness would be a lot better. Now, I'm going to be honest. In LTS, the tactic is very simple. Play close enough you can swap and keep your sprint up. Okay, but you can also do stuff like this, where you can hit their backs like that. Right?
Yeah, there was an encirclement there. You saw France and the field split up, 3 at the top, 2 at the bottom to surround them, but it's not really paid off here.
You have a mix of that great flank and the mechanical skill is great, but currently Germany completely shut down their flank. But it's back even, okay? And Astro is dead, so it's Oh wow, it's definitely. Oh,
It's a
never mind, even again.
2v2. We got two 1v1s going on in the scope of a camera
Went
here.
down to 3v2, but it's gone down to 2v2 again, and
Fizzing fighting his KRT member. He's playing a bit of an ambivalent style. Strikes, walks away, strikes again. 2v1. Nano's back in the hot seat.
no.
Oh my god. Down to the 1v1. It's a mirror matchup.
No, Abby's also quite talented on speed, but Abby, Nano's jump stabs are just too good.
Oh, going for the... Oh,
He went for a
wrong
power shot.
input. The wrong input cost him there. Tried to go for the psychological attack and just did not pay off. Nano came out with the 2v1 there. That's impressive. Thank you for the posture check and the hydrate here, London.
I am gonna shoot videos, so I'm just gonna check it on some stuff, but my god.
Of course, that was... What a
was a
way
hell
to
of a
end
round.
that. We're going for the hydration break here. I'm guessing every
guess
time we
it's
load around, this is the equivalent of the hydration break going on.
What is the score?
The score currently, I believe, we'd have to check in chat, but it was looking when I glanced something 8-2, 9-2.
I think it was 9-2 now, yeah, 8-2, 9-2.
We'll have to get some clarity from the people on the field.
I think France could go all the way here, but
Son at Warden
whatever happens, the
Glade.
Irish team will be playing them next. We did beat Denmark 15-5, so we'll have a pretty interesting match. I'll leave you to it.
Alrighty. Thank you very much for stopping by.
Are you okay with being alone for 15 minutes?
Yeah, of course. If you have to see to something, I'm doing alright.
I need to go to the store and buy some snus.
Of course. Alright.
'Cause
Very
I think I'm
important.
gonna start stressing otherwise.
Yeah, no, go
but
ahead.
I
Go
will
ahead,
be
man.
back as soon as possible.
Of course.
See you guys in a while.
Alright. Thank you
Thanks,
for
man.
stopping by. See you in a second.
Yep.
Okay. So currently now it is going to be just me. I'll turn off the stream I'm doing here. I can quickly disable that. There we go. It's going to be just me for the time being in call. This round is not going to be live. I believe they're saying I'm going to fight to 10 in this in-between round. Not entirely sure what's going on. I believe the current score is 9 to France, 2 to Germany, but we need some clarity on this just to double check. It's 8-2, okay? They're saying 8-2, I'm from this count. So 8-2. Rubric fight to 10 the Frenchies. This game feels so clunky to me now, man. I don't know what is going on with this. So I have to clarify for the 10 millionth time it's not live in case some guy's like, wait, but it is live. Just to make sure we're all on the same page regarding what's going on. Then we go to spectate. Lovely. So next round we will be recommencing. Gonna take at least, let's say, 2 to 3 more hydration breaks, as it were. I've got chat talking about getting puppy girls. I don't even want to see what's going on right now. Usually we have, on my streams, I have chat on. For the clarity of what's going on, we're going to keep it off for the time being. Also because most of chat is people going, no, fuck you, no, fuck you. So I don't think it's going to be conducive to what's currently going on. I'm looking forward to trying to solo cast this. Again, haven't played in a long time, and I don't have the technical know-how, but you know, I'd like to think my heart's in the right place for covering this. I'm very flattered that Alecks himself reached out for me to cover this, and I hope you guys have been enjoying all the same. Hey, Gisem, I'm sorry, those channel points you spent on the sound effect, it's muted, man. I've had to mute all of it. You know, I've got to appear professional on here. PNGs of the flags by the teams would be good. So this was the unfortunate casualty of what was going on. Because using those oh, we are live now, okay? So I'm gonna stop there. We did have it, but due to the technical issues, we had to scrap it just for the sake of getting the stream up as soon as possible. The match is currently live again. Germany playing pretty defensive. France is splintered into a group of 3, a group of 2. Switching up, trying to get an encirclement, pushing back. The Germans starting to see an engagement on the left side here. Now they're all digging into their original engagements. We have one floater in the middle of the German team with a spear. He's now finally been engaged. No casualties yet to be taken. Curious who's going to fall first. Someone's already down. Caruso, Gandhi, they're both down. Oh, and it's down to one German player. It's the KRT guy. Already cornered by 2 of the French players. Fizzing comes in with a big overhead swing on the special charge. Picked apart like they're goddamn animals.
It won't happen.
We've got someone on the German team talking about input lag. Starting to throw their hands up, appealing to the referee here. (9-2) to the French team. Admittedly, not live. Okay, one of the players is saying not live. We switch. Alright, so this round, they're substituting someone out. If I played in the Italian team, we'd be on top. I've joined just for the finals. You're going to have to actually update me on how the Italian team did. I do have access to the... Actually, I think I have access to the things themselves here. Did Ireland even... No, Ireland wasn't even drafted from the... At least I don't think so. I don't believe so. If the Italians existed, right. So now we're live. We're back into it. They've made a substitution on the German team, I believe. They've switched in someone else. Or no, it might have been the French team that switched someone out. No, it was the German team who were looking to make a substitution there. So far, 4-4. It might have played in their favor in ways they might not even fully realize. 4-3 to the Germans. 2v2 on this side, or a 2v1 on the right. Nano, but Nano's in his element here. Whittling them down. Nano managed... Plays like this, Nano. How... Oh my goodness. May I just glaze one of the players here. Nano may be God's gift to a 1v2. Holding down the flank while his teammates were just eroding away there. That's insane. Okay, not live. German team. Interesting things going on with the German team here. They're not currently live. This is a strategy, don't try to hide it, you Nazi German. This is a interesting thing going on for the German team. We're going to be cycling into the next round from a hydration break. I have Nano as the best one-hand player. Well, look, I'm ignorant to whoever could challenge that title, but based on what I've seen so far, it's between him and Plumpy for who can best handle the spear. Hi chat, hello Shiny. I hope your rush home wasn't too unpleasant, because a lot of the game was waiting on you, and it seemed like you were rushing to get to the computer in time. But it's nice to have you. Yes, it was. I'm sorry that that's the case. But now we can relax with a very chill, very demure game of hitting the shit out of each other.
Elimination.
It's really, if France takes this win, and it comes to England versus France, Plumpy versus Nano may be a showdown of the ages. (11-2) to France currently. Plump is good with teams, but Nano is the best at 1v1. And also a 1vx scenario. Nano won a 1v3 and a 1v2. Which so far from what I have seen in handling this portion of the bracket, defies expectation. Considering that most of the people here, obviously there's not much in the way of selection, but we are towards the cream of the crop, as it were, the people who have made it. So everyone who is currently on the team is a pretty damn good player. So for him to be pulling that off... Nano, you're impressing me, Nano. Okay, you've got my admiration currently. And I think you got the hearts and the minds of the people watching. I don't have respect for one-handed spear. Well, HSM, I feel like you're part of the ignorant masses. You know, one of the, and I can say this because unfortunately I know you. One of the peasant-minded masses here who can't appreciate artistry, I think. Nano, with that spear, that may as well be a brush for Nano. He is painting across that battlefield in ways we have not seen. This is elite tier glaze, Nano. You have really earned this. You have to keep this up. You start losing those 1vx's, I'm going to start talking about you like I was talking about the Swedish team. We got an appeal here for mercy. The French do not show it. We're now going back into the next minimum 4 rounds. It is possible that France, if they win every single round, can take home this bracket's victory. I'm ADHD, man. I can't stay focused for the whole tournament. Yeah, you got to put your pedal to the metal. Is that the way of saying it? You've got to lock the fuck in, throw away that key because the round has started. France splitting up again before briefly reuniting and then splitting up once more, trying to keep the Germans, very understandably, are trying to keep together in a blob, but then they don't seem to understand the attack that comes from the back, although Caruso with the shield manages to catch one of them on the flanking maneuver. 4 French people up at the top. One of them goes down. Nano, he's looking for an opportunity now to take away some of the heat from his teammates, but he's on the back rope here. French are down. Nano goes down. The 1vx opportunities are lost. It's all coming down to Lukash, who just can't hold it. Clean victory for France on this round isn't going to happen. No flawless on this bout. It's 11-3 to the French. This could be the comeback. It could be something beautiful. We're going in again here. It's difficult to keep track of the substitutions for weapons that are being switched. I believe they're generally keeping similar, although blue team did make a substitution. Gandhi's caught out in almost a 1v3. One of the Germans has already gone down. 2 Germans down. 5v3. It's a pretty tall order to maintain any form of advantage here where the numbers are so low. Just look at what's happening in the background. Absolutely skewered by Nano. Caruso has got a tall order to fill out here. I don't think it's going to be possible as the pressure goes up and he hits the ground. 12-3 to France. We're going to have to rotate into another hydration break after this. But the dream is still alive. Alecks said he's seen people come back from 11-3. If it goes to 13-3, it might be too much of an ask. German team, they're going back to the strategy of maintaining a defense, sticking together as a cohesive unit. Moving away from the tree, coming down the side. Astro, Shiny, leading the offense, oscillating back. Nano was switched off the... No, that's Lady Crocodile Rose who's actually pitching in for the team now on the French. Nano was still on the spear. Thought he would have made a substitution for a different class. You know, you probably don't know, per the rules and regulations of the World Cup match, you can only have 1 subclass per team and only 1 spear. Nano's so dedicated to the team's success, he's trying to get into the fight while he's down.
You'll find fighting is easier when you are upright.
Gandhi's all alone here. Taken out by Crocodile Rose from the back. Right to the ankles of a Maul. That's got to sting. But again, per the regulations, 1 subclass per. We've ruled out any throwing. If you've been sitting there going, why don't they just throw it? The evolution of the ballistic weaponry. They're not doing that currently because it's outlawed. Because the first thing people will do is immediately throw their primary weapon at each other and then switch to their secondaries. Kind of incentivizing people to just play at ranged. We want people engaging one another. The German team have picked out Lukash, making a rush for a quick kill, put them ahead. Divide and conquer. It's a very impressive decision off the cuff. You just know these guys are in cool, yelling at each other to make that decision. France is down to 3 players, 2 players. It's all coming down to Astro here. Heavy hitter for the French team, but it's not looking like it's enough. Impeccable play. Impeccable play. Even if this doesn't culminate in a victory for Germany, the picking and choosing of that battle, the hill to die on, was fantastic. Angry German yelling in VC, probably. A throwback to the memes of old. Angry German kid on the keyboard. Really respecting their heritage with that one. I respect the Germans for that. They're trying to do it again. Lord's Dukas taking a risk going for that 1v1. Crocodile Rose is already on the ground. TJ Joker is already down. After getting 1 kill, though, so helping the team. Germany's now 4-3. I think they've finally managed to find their pace. It's a little bit late into the match. Caruso and Nano. Oh, Nano. And it's a 1v2 situation. Wounded. But he's still got a dog in this fight. Oh my goodness. The target switching to score on the KRT player is down to a 1v1. It's not as improbable as you might think. He doesn't even need to get the stab. Just any hit and Nano fucking gets it. One of the players was down, but spiritually a 3 versus 1. Fucking insane. 14-4. Seems like they might actually score. I did my maths wrong. They could close it up here. Nano is a fucking artisan with that spear. Also, someone in the chat was asking the opinion on specials. Wouldn't really be able to give you a technical opinion on that. I can imagine they are pretty overpowered, but I feel like there's a lot to risk. Nano goes down in that flurry of blades. Didn't know what to track there. Germany are pissed off. Germany, flawless round. They were mad about what just happened. They were goddamn upset. You are not going to just win right after a 3 versus 1. Really a 2 versus 1, but with that kill on the ground, denying the revival opportunity. It's pretty important. Hydrate from Lander, thank you very much.
Hello, I'm back.
And welcome, Adam. Buddy, you're going to want to see the VOD for this one. Nano has been fighting like a champion, but Germany have now decided to put forward a pretty compelling game. Oh, I should probably I'll open the Discord stream in just 1 sec. I'm trying to make sure we get all angles here.
No worries.
Right now, I'll describe to you, it's like you're listening to the radio from the fucking 1930s on a football match here. Nano's target switching is insane, and I believe that's the end of the match. 15-5, France's victory. I'll be honest, I thought it would be closer than that. Germany put up a pretty stiff fight, but just the plays that were there. And Nano's, oh my goodness. Adam, I'm speechless. You didn't see it. You didn't see it, but oh my god.
I know what the OVA guys are capable of. They have like, when you have a person like Astro especially, I don't want to take away anything from the other guys, but when you have someone like Astro, he is such a problem that if they have even like an average team, the rest, it becomes very hard to win.
Okay, guys.
Hello, Alex. Hi.
How we all doing?
Alex, we just witnessed, dare I say it, not putting on a glaze too much, a legendary match between France and Germany there. 15-5, France's victory.
Yes.
Same
score that we got on Denmark and Ireland. So we're going to see how this next match goes.
Okay.
It's going to be Ireland versus France, same server.
Same server. Oh, I just left. Okay,
Yes.
let me try again.
Get back in. Get back in there, buddy.
Sure. Could we possibly? I will rejoin post haste. But if we could possibly just delay for 1 minute so I could quickly go to the bathroom.
we can.
Sure. Okay. I will turn off my mic. I'll leave desktop audio on just so in the meantime you guys can.
We can be talking about. Like,
Sure.
I don't know, man. I don't even know.
Can you guys
A
just?
question there.
Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry.
Continue with your answer. I'm just gonna.
I had a question in the chat there. Adam, how would you deal with deal against the one-hand spear if you're in a 2v1? So essentially what you do, you grab the spear, you snap it in half, then you drop kick him in the shin, and then it's a 1v1. That's how you do it.
That's actually an amazing point.
Yep. So
Yeah.
if you can't do that in Shiv, that's a skill issue, in my opinion.
It is actually a massive just skill issue, and you do need to install very fast.
Yeah, pretty much.
Shotgun.
Yeah, you see
So-
Plumpy, like a one-trick spear player, he's saying, wow,
Yeah.
well played, Adam.
guys,
5-0.
wait. I'm not gonna say
He
that.
knows what's up.
Okay. So we have the France-Ireland match. Then Sweden will play the winner of that in a fun match. And then we have the grand final. Okay. England versus somebody. Okay. I don't know who it will be, but it'll be a good match. So this next match is still first to 15. The match after that will be first to 20, and then it's all first to 20 in the grand final, besides the reset. So if the losers bracket team wins the grand final match, there's another first to 10 set that they have to win. It's a reset round, like in TVB. Okay, so this should be. I just need to make sure that everyone knows the server. Actually kept a pretty stable viewership so far.
I think if it comes to it, England versus France might actually be a lot closer than people expect.
Yeah, I agree. I think France have gotten their mojo. This happened to OBA in the last tournament.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I think Ireland, we have an okay chance here. Out of any other team in the tournament, it's probably us now, that especially that we have Bonk, but
Sorry to interrupt. I have returned. I got kicked for idle. I'll just quickly hop back in.
yeah, just hop back in.
Okay, same server you said, yeah?
Yep. All right, lads, I'm gonna leave you to it. Okay. Then for that next, well, it just depends who wins this. But that depends upon-
This is, you said, the match that we're going to be casting is Ireland versus France, you said, right?
Yes, first to 50.
Do you have any statements you want to make to the French team before you go ahead?
I just don't really like their food.
Oh shit! Okay,
I
scathing.
just and I actually enjoy a lot of food worldwide, but
You're not a man of the escargot, the French pizza, no?
No, it just sucks.
God
It
damn.
just sucks.
I hope you haven't riled them up
I like
to
their
defeat
wine,
you.
but
Okay, of course, for wine is
God.
respectable.
and also, actually, I could say so much more about France, mate. I could just keep going.
You could just keep. I feel like with every syllable of a scathing hatred
But-
towards them, you make them stronger.
But
They do
I'll
have
leave
baguettes,
it till
though.
after the match. So I'll either come back here in celebratory fashion, or I'll come back raging. See you, lads.
See, good luck, Alex. Good luck to everyone's going to be competing. As likely has been said in my absence, or right now, or we've generally understood, it's going to be Ireland versus France. Oh, Alex has returned. Hello, Alex.
Sorry guys, we're actually going to change the server.
Okay, we are changing server. All right, sure.
Yeah. 1 second.
Okay. Alright, so we are actually going to be oscillating out of that server. If I remember, England lost to France last week.
We can check the brackets real quick.
Oh yes, in regard, I thought you were talking about the World Cup. I was like, what is Brethren on about? But no, this World Cup, the more important one. I understand.
England. Is he talking about the Chiv World Cup?
He should be, because if England lost to France last week, I don't believe they would be in the.
No,
in
they have not faced each other yet.
I see. Okay.
France lost to Sweden last week, and then went into the losers bracket, and England was in the winners bracket, so they haven't faced each other.
Okay. I see. I'm looking forward to this new bout, because Ireland. I mean, Alecks is on that team, and not to glaze just because he is the organizer, but I had the pleasure of being under his tutelage in 2024 when I joined VL, and while I could never compare to him, it did make me a significantly better player. So he is. He's a pretty skilled. I mean, you've also played with him a ton. You can weigh in here on the extent of Alex's skill.
Yeah, no, I think Ireland as a whole has. They don't have a lot of players, but they have very skilled players.
Do you know who's on the? Actually, I can look who's on the lineup. Because Alex
We
kindly
have
played us.
Alex, obviously. We have Bonk, who is a little bit famous. He's the
Oh, I am aware of Bonk.
TikToker, YouTube enjoyer. He posts a lot. Adanacland, you might remember.
I
Adana
do
from
know
VL.
Adanacland. The reason is how I got into VL. I do know.
Yeah. Who else? Then there might be some people I can't name straight away, but they have a lot of solid players. I think he sent the player list to some degree. Taye is good. Scott is also good. They have a lot of very good LTS players, so it probably will be a close match. Sorry.
I'm hoping so, because so far we have seen, although the German and France match wasn't necessarily as, again, sorry, I know you're still bruised, as devastating as for Sweden versus England. It still hasn't been the nail biter. We've seen a little bit of it with Nano in the 1v3, the 1v2, but we are yet to really see those moments where everyone's on the edge of their seat, it's down to the last man, and it's basically match point for both teams. I'm still waiting on that one. Make it a bit more interesting.
Yeah, I think we might be getting into those type of matches now.
I'm hoping so as well.
I mean, obviously, like we gave England the win last time, so Sweden as a team is gonna lock in for the next match, and we're gonna win. So it's probably, I mean, we might give them like 2 rounds or whatever, but probably gonna be pretty easy after that. But yeah, no, I think Ireland versus France is definitely gonna be close. Yeah, the upcoming match is probably gonna get close.
I'm hoping so as well. I'm also hoping so.
It kind of depends on if the teams find their mojo, if I want to quote Alex, if they figure out what works. You have not swapped screen, by the way.
Yes, I know. They haven't just gone live, but I'll oscillate now because they are Seems like they are gearing up to get started pretty soon. The red team, Mason, is going to be the Irish team. And we are going to see the blue team as the French this time. Very curious as to what's going to go on here. Alecks is, unless he's changed his username, is he a different name now?
STD Alecks.
STD, oh, right, of course. Yes, so he's going to be switching over to the Mason team in due course. We have, what have we got? Let me just quickly browse the peruse chat to see what the sentiments are. OBS is a little bit finicky on moving it, but... Who was in the England team? I could quickly double check for you before we get fully started up. Keep going. I believe we have a list. Lovely. Okay, so for the English team, we have EK, who was one of the big hitters during the match against Sweden. Plumpy.
Just have to keep bringing it up.
Listen, I'm sorry, Adam. Right? I apologize, but your countrymen, they weren't up to snuff.
Breaking my heart over here.
Plumpy with the spear. Every syllable I say recounting this is just another dagger through Alex's heart. Plumpy.
Alecks?
Alex, sorry. Adam,
Oh
you
my-
both start with
oh
A.
my
I
days,
said this
bro.
to you, man. You both start
Yeah.
with A. It's confusing.
You're not the only person that's mixed us up, so
It's A and 4 letters, man. It fucks me up. You couldn't have like a lame fucking name like Harrison for me, bro. You had to be called fucking Adam, man.
Yeah. Sorry.
You have
I'll just-
Sassy. Skepper? I don't think Skepper played that one. Maybe I was.
He did.
Oh, we did, I'm
he was
unobservant,
playing
okay.
Messer a few rounds.
Grub. Bad Dragon, I remember him, and Dame. Bad Dragon and Dame, I think Grub might have been one of the substitutions, but he is listed on the team.
Yeah, Grub played a few rounds as well. He was in War Club.
Mm-hmm.
I think Bad Dragon was playing Messer the rounds he played. And then Dame and Sassy were both playing polearms, so they were swapping a little bit with each other, I think.
Okay, we're waiting for the confirmation here that everyone's going to be going live, but don't believe just yet. Well, it could change in a moment whenever they decide. No Anchor tonight. It's GG for Sweden, sadly. Yes, we did hear about that Anchor was unable to play, which is a shame because I have in the past played against Anchor, and Anchor's a pretty damn good player, so potentially could have changed a lot. But the people on the Sweden team, all jokes aside, tried very hard considering, and it was nice to see that exceptions were made to do a 4v4 instead of a 5v4, which probably would have ended a bit sooner, seeing how things went. So I'm glad it went that way. I don't think you were playing every round, Adam, but we're live next. Okay. But I believe you got subbed in towards the end. And you did some pretty good work. I think you were the reason you got some wins, man.
I was playing every round, but
Oh, you were?
Kinda,
Okay.
I don't want to steal any of the weapons because I'm kind of a sub-in player as a whole. But as a heavy mace one trick, I'm kind of struggling because we let one of the other guys play heavy mace.
From our time playing against each other or in the Juilliard, I also do remember heavy mace being your weapon in which you would break my head open with when we used to play.
So, I'm a simple man.
It's a damn good weapon. It's the reason people play it. But now
Yeah,
we're going to be going into it. France or Ireland? What are you thinking?
I think it's gonna be close. I think France will win, but I think if this even if the scores aren't close, I think the rounds are gonna be very close.
I'm thinking so as well. Lady Crocodile Rose, oh right, Spectator. Already engaged. Red is Ireland, blue is France. This is the division of the team colours here. Alecks going for that target switch, and we love to see. Already one of the French players is down. We got some knights, we got some, a lot of knights and footmen you usually see. Obviously, you're not going to see any archers in this tournament.
Yeah.
Which is, for a horrifying moment, I thought they're going to allow archers in the LTS because it wasn't stipulated in the rules, which would probably be a little less interesting, but fortunately that's not the case.
I think it's for most people it's just not worth playing archer. You quite easy. Okay, now you can see what I was talking about earlier. Anyways, you have Astro. That's the last man standing of the team.
Astro for a moment actually looked like he was going to pull that off when he was at the base of the tree with 2 people in front of him, but then the third person turned up. I believe that was Bonk with the War Club, and that's the first round to Ireland. I think we're really going to see the French team being tested here.
definitely. It's not gonna be easy for them to win.
No, I don't think so. It's going to be neck and neck on this one. Just to check, I believe, is this also a fight to 15?
Yes. I
Another
think
fight
so.
to 15, okay.
I'm pretty sure it's only the winners brackets that's first to 20.
Yes, you are right, you are right.
Bonk actually mains spear in LTS.
He
So
main
you will
spear in
see him-
LTS. Okay, defying
Yeah.
is defying the onomatopoeia.
He sometimes plays spear on in duels as well, but in LTS you will see him on spear almost every time.
You see some quite fierce disdain for the spear. I feel like that's a little bit understandable, no? Which is why it's been limited at all, and why rapier has been outright banned. It's not allowed in this tournament.
Yeah, rapier is banned because there's just like a lot of. This is kind of throwing stones in a glass house here. I don't know if that's a saying in English, but
No, but it's definitely a saying, yeah.
yeah. But I think rapier is just very exploitable in general.
Yes.
There's since you quit, there's been a lot of tech, so to speak, that's been
right.
found, and it makes rapier into essentially the undisputed best weapon in the game.
I see.
Which for the record, I will just say, now that we have a stream going, I said this like a year and a half before rapier started becoming meta. It was the best weapon in the game.
You had the insider info, man.
I was locked in. I was checking out the Asian servers, and they were all over the rapier.
Oh, I can imagine.
Way before EU.
I've had a...
And I just saw what they were capable of doing, so...
Oh, look at what fucking Claff was capable of there, just taking out Lukash with a swing. Alright, Nano on the shield and spear as usual. A bit of a tough fight, trying to target switch. Trying to get one stab in on the rear of Alecks here, who's now cottoned on as to what's going on. France are down, 2 players. Island's down 1. Oh, Alecks goes down.
Really
it's
comes
a
down
2v3.
to, yeah. If Astro is able to clear this guy, it might be a winnable fight.
Oh, that's an unfortunate miss on the special. That might have got Scott, who just knocks him out. Astro 1v3 against this caliber of player might be asking a bit much, but we've seen Nano do something with it. It's not impossible. But this time it is.
Oh. We are gonna... Like, it's gonna get very rough, I think, for Astro to win these, like, 1v2s, 1v3s.
I mean, as
especially
yourself as a heavy mace
yes.
player, you can weigh in probably on the difficulties maybe he's facing in that scenario.
Yeah, I mean, if you're so heavy mace, there's like stop weapons, right? So all the blunt weapons are hit stop. So if you hit someone with a light attack, the weapon will stop. Compared to like if you have a sword, it will go through them and slash through. So you can slash multiple people with a sword, but you can't with a.
Of course, unless it's a heavy.
Yeah, but if you're able to play around that, you're gonna be very good. But if you're struggling to play around that, then it's going to be very rough.
Especially against...
Astro is kind of struggling here a little bit.
He is, and in a 1v1 scenario where his weapon's really going to be excelling, and oh, it's just out of range. 3-0 to the Irish.
Playing very well. But yeah, the 1v2s and 1v3 situations get very rough in general because, or in like this skill level, because here everyone knows what to do, pretty much.
It's not like pub stomping a Game Pass play.
Yeah, no. It's usually like if you're playing a TO team objective map, you will see, and you're like in a 1v3, people will just like be spamming slashes. Then it's not that hard. But
no,
here they will start mixing in specials. They will start doing jabs, all kinds of stuff. You might see Astra doing a bit of that.
Adana gets caught out. They don't even wait to knock out Adana. They're rushing into... Oh, but no, Astra comes back. Astra realized. Ooh!
I think the reason for them doing that is that if their team needed help there...
It's more important to go
They're able
assist.
to just... Yeah, they're able to come in with 2 extra people. Because when you're down like that, there's... you're not really a threat.
No, of course, unless left unattended for someone to pick up. But yeah, you are not as much of a threat as someone who still has the weapon in their hand. And that was that was a flawless round from them as well. They did pretty well.
Yeah. Very good round. But yeah, when you're knocked down, I think if your team, if you knock somebody down and your team is up 1 or 2 persons, then or 1 or 2 people, then doesn't matter much, or if you kill the person or not. But if you're down 1 or 2 people, then it's a completely different story.
And it's a free to free France and Ireland. Oh, Alecks bonks a guy over the head. Passing around Bonk's namesake there. Stab from the Morning Star. 2 versus 2 here. Within stone's throw of
Very
a
nice
target switch.
Very nice from
Fizzing.
Fearsing.
Fizzing, impeccable work there. Target switched, cleaved one, turned back around, and took Alecks for dessert there. That was nice. It's
Yes,
plays like
very
that,
nice.
but I think we've been waiting on, man. Like, it's not that they haven't happened, but seeing them with where it's 3-2 right now between both teams in a pitched battle is really where it's at.
Yeah.
Their chase interesting. Astro has drawn all of the aggro.
Yeah. This is what I said earlier as well. Like, Astro likes to go alone.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's... As you see, he walks out of that surviving. Just because he's that good at just surviving
The same
against
can't
multiple people.
really be said of his teammates, who are just 2 of them left,
Yes.
Fizzing and Astro. Astro goes
Very
down, knocked to the ground by the charge. It was an ambitious strategy, but
Much so. It does get like if the Irish team like this round just full commits, then to Astro when he runs away, then it gets very rough because then his team essentially just has to run across the map to kind of catch up to him.
you've really also got to be thinking
You'll
about
see
what's... Sorry, finish. Finish what you're going to say.
You'll see them doing it pretty much every time, just trying to catch Astro early.
Yeah, they understand he's one of the high value. Well, of course, everyone here comparatively is high value, but Astro's a pretty known player, and already the French team have taken some pretty heavy losses. You see the Irish team recoup before fighting Astro. Some pretty ambitious turns and swings. He's not going to manage them. Shiny's knocked to the ground by Bonk, and it's over. That is...
Alright.
Oh shit, LaRubik streaming a
5-2.
World Cup. Hello, yes, I was drafted in due to some technical issues, but I'm happy to be doing it. 5-2 to the Irish. France has clutched to 2 rounds, but going into this next hydration break, as it were, could be some momentum amassing for Ireland to just kind of get away here. I've also got to be thinking about what's going on in these calls. Like, in my time with VL and maybe a couple other clans, I remember that, you know, I played in a couple of these sorts of matches, and rounds go in under 60 seconds. Everyone's talking, telling where they're going. In the next 10 seconds, half the team are saying they're dead, and you realize you're like one of the last 2 people left, and the rest of the team are coming to get you. It's terrifying to be in that moment.
Becomes very quiet when you get into those situations.
And the end, all the anxiety of knowing everyone is watching you, like, ugh. Your heart
think
really
it
starts
is
pumping.
very interesting though to see since everyone is speaking, like every team is speaking the same language. It's very interesting to see if anyone stands out and plays better than they usually do.
But some people are saying that about Nano. Sorry, finish what you're going to say, but the example for that I'd say is Nano.
Sometimes there's like language barriers. Like that doesn't really need to be a big one. Like for me, I speak English pretty fluently, but I still have to like somewhat semi-translate everything that I hear, which makes me react to things slightly slower than somebody that's
not so
English
fluent in
speaker,
English.
yeah.
Scott has told me in VC that he will chin me. We got some discontent in the Irish over here. All right, 5-2 to Ireland. Let's see what goes on. Bonk should be on Polehammer. He is denying his namesake. He's denying his weapon, his purpose here. But I think he understands just the sheer strategic value of being able to poke. You know, historically, the spear was a very good weapon for the reason of I get to poke you from all the way over here and you get to stay the fuck over there.
I mean, yeah, there's a reason why it's limited to 1 spear per team.
Of course.
Just one of the like most superior weapons. We also have the rule that 1 subclass, or one of each subclass is allowed, to limit weapons like heavy mace.
1v3 here. Nano might be in his element, but maybe he's never fought the Irish before. A lot of feinting and playing around, playing with their food a little from the Irish, and I guess they can do it. Yeah, you are correct in in repeating the rules there. I did already regale some of the people in chat, but we do have someone currently who's going, are there any additional rules to this apart from no throwing? Are any weapons banned? I'm sure you can briefly sum up to them. Rapier's
Yeah.
banned mainly, right?
We have Rapier's banned. 1 spear per team. We have one subclass. One of each subclass is allowed, so you can't have like 2 people on heavy mace, for example, or whatever, Messer Knight. Other than that, it's mostly like basic stuff, no exploits, etc., etc.
Yeah,
Nothing
of course.
crazy.
No one's flying around, as you can see. Also for Desexo, who joined, hello. Currently, Ireland is winning, but they did just lose around to France. It's 6-3 to Ireland. It's probably one of the most pitched games we've seen so far. I don't know if you were regaling the rules, so maybe people missed it, but Nano and I believe one other member of the French team really encircled Adana there and took her out quite early in the game. Or them in the game, rather, sorry. I believe that's the appropriate way to refer. But we're going into the next round.
Also, I think it's. I would assume, I'm not 100% sure, but I would assume there's a 1 pole arm limit as well.
Yes, I believe if you can only play as 1 poleman in the subclass, probably only going to be able to use 1 pole hammer.
Yeah.
Which-
Also, there's you have pole axe as well, which I think counts into the pole arms.
Oh, right, so a knight
it's
can't
on a
use
different
poleaxe as
subclass.
well. Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
I don't know if it's actually counted because, in my opinion, my humble opinion, as a non-LTS goat, it doesn't really hit the same because on the pole man you have the sprint charge,
Yes.
and on the knight you don't. And the sprint charge is very strong.
Of course, yeah, if you connect that, as we've seen some people do, that's, for some classes, over half their HP gone in a single hit.
Yeah, it deals like a shit ton of damage if you get a hit, and if you don't, like even if you're blocking, you get staggered for quite a bit.
So I'm smiling ear to ear right now because I'm sure you've just seen this. The French team just literally, it's like watching just like a pack of animals just encircle some prey there, just literally decimated all of the Irish team. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, as I said, like I think it's just like when the teams, we're gonna see very obviously when the teams like kind of find their mojo and find what they're supposed to be doing.
Find their groove here. Okay, it's Fenzinger who makes the first swing, managing to brave the brevity of a moment where they're facing 3 enemies at once. Teammates come in to assist. 2 Irish players down, Alecks and Bonk. There's pretty substantial Adana here. We also had the pleasure of playing with rather back in 2024. Tries to spare Fearsing the death. Adana manages to take one down with them, but it's 7-5 now. Ireland to France. That's not insignificant. I'm getting giddy at the thought there might be a comeback from France here. I mean, you might be right.
Very
You said
possible.
France was going to win.
Yeah, it's very possible. I think I would assume that Alecks is kind of leading the Irish team, and Astro is doing the same for the French team.
Currently, yes. I don't want to be in the leaderboard too long because we want to be seeing what's going on, but it does seem like Alex is second place in the
I
Irish
mean,
team.
as like a captain.
Oh,
or whatever,
of course. Right. Yes, you're right.
with the strats and stuff. So it might go back and forth a little bit if
Nana
one of the
gets
Irish
caught
guys
out.
figures out.
But I mean, drawn and quartered the Irish team here. I couldn't even really track what happened. But at one point, the red team were all in, and then only one of them has walked back out, and he's not walking out anymore. Oh my goodness, 7-6, Ireland to France. Someone in the
Okay,
chat
well
was
played
saying
from
that Astro has stopped warming up and has finally started playing, which is maybe that is what's happening here now. Very good performance.
You could also see if you watched Astra there at the end, he was very low HP, and it's essentially just standing close to the last guy to kind of stress him out, but he wasn't doing anything. Because getting 1 kill easily leads to getting 2 kills. Then it goes from a 1v3 to a 1v1.
Yeah, it snowballs rather fast when you get outnumbered. And you're right, it just the sheer pressure of having a third player on someone's side in that 1v3, even if they're not necessarily attacking, just the conscious thought of, oh, there is someone on my flank right now.
Yeah.
Throw someone for a loop.
Just having to check behind your back all the time as well.
Even in third person. I imagine in this sort of environment, most people are playing third person.
Yeah, for sure. I would assume there's not a single person that plays first person.
In this, that would be insane for this sort of environment.
Yeah, that would be a lot more stressful.
Indeed. Someone in 66 Jace. Hello, 66 Jace. Also, Zilla wanted to
NA?
ask you, tell Adam we are playing Power World.
Yes.
Okay, sure. So that's
We might be gaming Pal World later.
I see.
Jace, yes, I would say, as a caster opinion, I think France is the favorite. For
I'm
this, but
also-
it's been going very back and forth.
I mean, just to finally see a team that is capable of making some form of comeback, even though I've got to say, like, I kind of want the Irish to win this, I am seeing why France would be a fan favorite, I'd say. But also England, it depends, man. It's got to be coming home for us as well. But now we're live. 7-6 to Ireland. France could claw this back before the next hydration break. Completely of my own accord, decided to call them that. It's just from watching a World Cup. I imagine these guys already have tons of their energy drinks and their beers beside them. Whatever gets them in their mojo.
Definitely.
Nano narrowly surviving that situation. That was pretty dicey. Adana versus Nano at the bottom. Shield broken. He darts back. He's looking for help from his friend. He couldn't get over the lip of that rock. Astro goes down. Cause and effect there. Fucking butterfly effect. Nano going down. Oh. But then shut down by Lukash. It's a 2v2. Bonks running back to try and take on Lukash instead. And a kick. Shiny 2v1. Against a spear and a war club. Might have been a tall ask. Team USA on normal ping versus this current England would be a dream match. We were saying it before, it'd be lovely to see, them able to actually play on a normal ping and not, the unfortunate internet issues that impinge them naturally.
I think it would be fun, like both LTS. I mean, as a European, I think we would not be doing too good
Against an
US,
NA
'cause
that
I
actually can
think
play.
I think NA has played LTS for a longer time,
I
at
see.
least like competitively, and they're probably slightly better than us. But it would be fun to do. Not that it's gonna happen because the game is too small to do like LAN parties and stuff like that.
Of
but
course. But could
it would be fun to have
could
like
you imagine
zero
that?
ping. Yeah, it would be very nice. I think dual tournaments would be very interesting to see as well.
Like the kind of scale of Counter-Strike and such. Oh my god, France on the... Do you see, I believe it was Astro and Lukash were fencing up near the tree. 2v1 someone and just ran down like an avalanche. Now Scott is trying to bonk his way out of it. It's not going to happen. 8-7. Still so very, very close. Lukash is holding off Alecks and Claff every round. I haven't particularly been paying attention to Lukash because I'm trying to get all of them in the same frame here, but I see if you're able to...
Try to get a POV for Lukash, maybe for this round.
Okay, we'll take a look at Lukash here. Try and keep everyone in frame. Per request of someone in chat right now. A little bit of a down to the ground view of what's going on. Fearsing is already dead, but it's not necessarily down and out. Able to get a couple hits on a bonk there. Punching Astro in the back of the leg. Astro turns around and goes, "Who the fuck do you think you are?" and just knocks him out. 8-8. Adam, can you get the USA plane tickets to EU so we can make the match happen? I mean, if we have an eccentric billionaire who likes Shiv, it is possible.
I mean, I actually think we have a few.
Oh yeah,
but I don't think it would happen. Just for privacy reasons and maybe not wanting to spend money. Maybe. Yeah, where is more when we need him? But yeah, it's. I wish I was a millionaire because I would do it.
Yeah, it's so.
For sure.
It would be so fucking fun to do, man.
That would be great, but I don't.
What is okay? We need to do a check for performance enhancing drugs here. France has all of a sudden decided to go flawless back to back. Well, not necessarily back to back, but I believe that's 2 rounds have gone flawless. I don't think Ireland have a flawless round under their belt, but then again, I could be wrong. That's why we have a recording, fortunately.
I think you might be right. But yeah, it's as I said, like it's very high chance that it's just going to be going back and forth, where teams are winning a lot of rounds at a time.
In bulk,
It's
yeah.
not like every other. Yeah, it's gonna be like both. Because they kind of just find some way to play, and then the other team kind of finds a counter or something to that.
Alecks gets 2 kills under his belt this round. Lukash and Fearsing before going down. Losing to Nano, of course. Is there any surprise? But Nano's found himself in an unsavory position. Oh, and he bonked out. 9-9. Island clawing their way back. Alecks really pulled himself on that one, man.
Yeah,
Why is
and I
Alecks
think it's
using
gonna
this?
take a lot of the rounds. It's gonna take like for someone on the team to get like 1 or 2 kills to give the team the upper
Yeah,
hand,
especially
even if they get traded.
to get 2 kills at this level, because most transactions going on is one person kills one and the other one goes down. Fearsing is in a pretty unsavory position. Oh. Alecks did a little 360 there on Nano and then takes him out. He's like, fuck you for killing me last time. Alecks does not forget. Astro is in a... Oh, my goodness. Alecks hit his ult on that one. I think that might have been 3 kills to Alex's name that round. I think he might have read 2 ball 1 stack in chat going... Oh, no, Shiv's rather going, Alecks is terrible today. Just absolutely decided to lock in.
Doing very good. I would assume he's just using the Morningstar for preference. They do have a lot of knights, and that extra damage multiplier is very good. Morningstar / Mace is, I think, regarded as one of the best like LTS weapons.
Now, those
Just-
one-handers as well. You know, like the drags and the 2-handers are quite feisty, but a one-hander's agility.
Yeah, it deals a lot of damage, especially to knights.
Ooh, Lukash on bonk there. With the X held downwards with the Warhammer, with a War Pick. Claff is trying to hold him off for as long as possible for his teammates to get involved. Alecks comes to the Morningstar. All of a sudden,
Very
it's
well
3
done
versus
from
1. And it's over.
Just being able to survive there is huge for
Claff is really like just trapping them in place for his teammates to get by. We've seen some
Yeah.
people in chat mentioning it.
Like a lot of times, you're just gonna need someone like that as well that can just stay alive.
Survivability is more important for getting kills in this. You definitely have your players on each team that are predisposed to being the DPS, as it were, but you need your tanks to just hold people in place for the others to
Yeah.
come around.
For sure.
Okay, France is doing a bit of a Roman feigned retreat and then coming back, but Fenzing's already down as the cost of that strategy. Adana versus Lukash. Lukash target switches to try and get Bonk out of the game. Like a dance here. They just traded dance partners. Shine is now against Adanacland. Lukash comes back. Resolve unfinished business. Someone just went down. That's, I believe, Shiny against Scott
Shiny,
just
yeah.
died. 2 versus 4 with France. Bonk is desperately trying, but now he's surrounded on all fronts. Doesn't matter how good you are at the game. If you get people behind you, it's over. That special overhead staggering him. 12-9.
Yeah. This is very close match. I think this might be the closest match so far. I'm not
Really?
sure.
And
I
even
mean,
in
we
the
had
in
a
the playoffs?
few- We had a few 15-11s,
Ooh, okay.
but this is one of the closer ones, I think.
I mean, you know, Ireland starting to pull away again. Ireland have gone from 9-9 to 12-9. They are just 3 more rounds of that from pushing ahead. But as you've said before, they tend to win in bulks. So it's a package deal. France might get 3 rounds under their belt now as well. Alecks coming into stream. He is panic switching. Yo, who are you? Irish captain coming into chat. Sorry, I'm really stressed. Okay, no, I'm curious to see what switch outs they might make for their loadouts here. It's looking generally the same on the Irish team.
Death to the rebellion!
Yeah, I think they're gonna stick with what they were doing until it doesn't work anymore.
Okay, Nano's still on the shield. Looks like both teams have maintained their picks. Not seeing much difference. 12-9. France has all to lose here. Curious what strategies they're going to be looking to do. Astro is trying to draw them away or get behind them. Some of them are falling for it. Bonk given up on chasing Astro. Perhaps realized the ruse that's going on. Adana and Alecks already taken out 2 of them. Nano, he's used to these situations, but 4 of them at the same time would be a bit much to ask. And all of a sudden, Astro's realizing there's too many people around him. And just that stab out of the flurry of swings from Alecks. Headline news, Island captain fights soccer fan. 13-9 to Ireland. Let's try and keep a focus on Ireland. See what Ireland are going to be doing as a team here. Okay, the Caracol, they pass each other before engaging. Perhaps getting a
France
view
is
on
going to have to
Bonk
lock
here.
in a little bit here.
Yeah,
if
they
want
are,
to
because Ireland
back.
are now 2 wins away from taking this. One of the French team are down, 2 of the French team are down.
Not.
Astro's in a 1v1 that he doesn't look like he's winning. Claff's just like, I don't need to win, I just need to stop you. And then he fucking gets him anyway. Oh my goodness.
I think it's if you're able to stay alive, it's very smart to get Astro into a 1v1 here. Because he is one of the stronger LTS players.
Oh my god, it's match point. France can't afford to do anything risky. Astro's going to stick with the team this time. He's leading the Caracol around, gets a hit on Adana. Flanked by Claff there. Bonk gets a stab. Leaves him to deal with that for a moment. Okay. Astro is fortunately in his element here. Oh, an unfortunate miss from Adana. He's rushing to try and save Nano. Too late. Relieving some pressure off the back of Fenzing. It's 4. It's all Scott, but he can't handle that pressure. 14-10. They now have to win the next 5 rounds.
Yes. I think they're going for like a very pokey play style against Astro here.
Yes,
just trying to kind of hit him here and there.
Yeah, just to weaken him, put him off to the side, basically leave him as leftovers for when they've dealt with the rest of the team. Kind of your doctrine to deal with players like Astro has to be, do we deal with him first or do we deal with him afterwards? Because if you deal with him first, you don't have to worry about him. But it also means that you're all that focused firepower on Astro. You've got 4 other players on the field who, on their own, are also pretty big threats. I mean, look at this. Another flawless round from France. They've decided to lock in.
Is this a comeback?
If this is a comeback,
Incoming.
France have fought hard for it. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I think Nano's also kind of wiping his brow here, like, oh, thank God, I don't have to do any more fucking 1v3s. Astro's here to help me out a little bit now. Claff is already trying to engage Astro. He knows who his target is, probably someone in cools. Designating Astro over target. Scott is the first to go down. Claff's already dead. And just like that, it's a 5 versus 1. Adana at the center of the storm. Another flawless to France. Adam, we might be witnessing something beautiful here, man.
It's very possible. You can see also Astro is kind of doing like a little bit of a roaming play style. He's trying to get behind them quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Having his team essentially just tank the hits. And he comes in from behind and starts mowing them down.
He's a very touch and go here. He's almost trying to bait them to stab his way so that his team can get a free hit in. Shiny goes in with a pretty big spin. Target switching over there. Adana versus Astro, another 1v1. This is Astro's element. So if there's ever a time he ought to be winning this, it should be now. He tries to go for that cheeky spin. And out of nowhere, it's now a 2 versus 5. It's all to play for, because if Astro loses this, if Astro and Nano, or Astro and Lukash can't hold it down, or... I think it's over. The dream's over, Adam.
Sadly,
Unfortunately,
it looks that way.
It's an Irish victory. That's for Euro 2016. And Ireland takes the win. Fucking
very well played to both teams.
Fantastic. Especially, I mean, Ireland did very, very well, but France, like, last 2 to 3 rounds got some flawlesses, and they played very, very well.
Yeah. So close couple of rounds towards the end.
Oh my goodness, I almost wish I could pull in some of the players to interview them. I'd love to hear what, for instance, Nano would be saying right now, just to see what's going on. But, guys, my players are glued to their seats right now. Plumpy, your England team needs to get ready, man, I believe. It's looking like currently it's shaping up to be England versus Ireland, I believe. Don't know if we will be the ones looking at that, but...
It's Sweden versus Ireland first.
Ah, yes, of course.
And then the winner of that goes against England
Smart to,
in either 1 or 2 matches.
smart to leave Astro to Adana to hold off and kill. Yes,
Ireland.
here we go. Here he is for his victory lap. The team captain of the Irish team, Alecks. Alecks, do you have any comments you want to make about how the match went? He's stunned. He's speechless.
I'll take that as a I'll take that as a no.
He's like, I don't need to say anything. I said their food was shit. Is there anything more to say? I mean, I'd be curious, for instance, on like what the team dynamic was when France managed to equalize, and for a moment it looked like France might actually overtake Ireland. We barely managed to square them out.
So what happened, right? So the mid game when they came back, me and Adana decided that we would get our guys to face them head on. And me and Adana would flank back, try to target Fearsing. Bonk would also try to go for attack on Fearsing. Then the strat changed, right? Because, and okay, I'm going to be honest, those last few rounds at the end they got there was because we just didn't follow our strat properly. Then in that last round when we actually did, we just won. Yeah, no, like it's, I'm going to be honest, at the beginning, the reason we were doing so well is because when they were doing their flank strat, what we would do is we would arc towards their main group through the middle, right? When they caught on to that and they started running away more, we actually won 2 rounds in a row by arcing left to their flank group and killing those guys first. Then they swapped to their front on tactic. We lost a few rounds because we had to adjust to that. We did a head on. We won 2 rounds with that. Then we swapped to me and Adana flank on a really tight flank, and that's where the win came from. They weren't doing tight flanks. We did very, very, very tight flanks.
In fact, I actually find it interesting in all the strategies you said there. From what me and Adam were observing, you mentioned you were targeting Fenzing, specifically trying to isolate him. We thought what you were actually doing was trying to isolate Astro towards the end. Like Claff, for instance, was really just trying to get in his way to stop him fighting everyone else. That's what we observed, anyway.
Who was? Sorry?
Claff.
Claff.
Oh yeah, so Claff, yeah. And so Claff, Bonk, and those guys, their job was frontlining, basically. Yeah, no, that was a great match.
That was very
We are unbelievably hyped. I'm going to go back and start screaming in every VC with the guys. Give us a few minutes. We got to get some Swedish suits set up.
Sure, of course. What's the next match we are going to be casting?
Sweden versus Ireland, then the finals, okay?
Of
Adam,
course.
are you willing to hop in with the Sweden guys real quick?
Yes.
Okay. Adam, it's been a pleasure having you for that match, but I will,
Yes.
I guess, have to return for solo casting.
Yes, sadly so.
Yeah, sorry, and also I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting to even win that.
You did. Listen, you guys did very well, but I think you've also got to hand it to, put the shit talk aside. France played incredibly well. There came a point where you guys are starting to get ahead, and on 2 occasions they really started to pull it back. For a moment, me and Adam were like, France are gonna take it.
And the advantage we had was like, we just picked the right strat. Like we could have picked the wrong strat, by the way, and lost.
And you rotated strategies, yeah. We
like,
saw.
We just, yeah, okay.
Go to your team captain. Go to your team.
All right. I will hop out and go into my team VC as well.
Of course.
In a
And
sec.
please do let me know what the
I'll let
password
you
is
know,
on
yeah.
the server. Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
wow. And
Bye-bye for now.
It's probably going to be the last server we were on before. Okay, not this, the one we were just on, the one before that. Okay.
The one before that I need to go back to.
Yeah, like
what-
Germany
Could you-
and someone else.
Could you send? Okay. I'll take that as well.
I guess we'll never know.
All right. See you in a bit.
See ya. Good luck to you guys,
Bye
eh?
for now. Thank you.
Oh, guys, that was an incredible round. I mean, a genuine props to the French. In my heart of hearts, I almost believed they kind of deserved to win. Just how they were clawing it back, did not relent for a moment. To Shiny, especially to Nano, especially to basically everyone on the team, especially to the French team, very goddamn good job. It means nothing because I don't play this game, and I reckon back then I was just decent, and I'm probably not very good now. But props to you guys. That was a legendary competition there. We're gonna now try and oscillate into the For a heart-stopping moment, I thought I showed the password. I didn't. Okay. I think I'd be crucified if I did that. Again, I wish I could pull in some of you guys to this group chat just to get a couple of words of from the French team on how that went down. But for the time being, we are now going to be looking at dealing with Sweden and Ireland. I believe both of them competing, I believe, to see who gets to play against England. I'm not entirely sure if the brackets work. It has been explained to me. But famously, I'm imperceptive regarding these things. It's been a fun time for sure. And to see that Chivalry still has this level of coordinated play, thanks then again to the people at Citadel, Tournament Grounds probably collaborating, and headed by Adanacland and Alecks. Is how stuff like this happens. The real shining example of multiplayer games' value is the ability for players to take the tools from the developers when they move on and fashion it into something themselves, and that's what you love to see. Although there will be a VOD, yes, so I do have a VOD channel. I imagine I will be sending the VOD to Alecks and Adana for them to upload to some tournament website or some YouTube channel they have, but I will also be uploading it onto my VOD archive, second dose of La Rubric, and yeah, you can watch it all there. It's going to be a long one, I imagine. At least 3 hours. Well, not probably long. 3 hours is average, but still. Are you playing in here? Sorry, let me tab back into the gameplay. I get so many... I get, like, flashbacks to high school and university with the Are You Playing in here? Like, the university professor of the high school teacher being like, oh, we're going to go to this lab for this topic today, and you go in as a class already there. Had to stand out in the corridor waiting for the next 10 minutes. Just a flashback to the past. I was actually playing Shiv in university, I believe. When I first got into it, my original encounter, a friend told me it was pretty cheap to get, October 2022. Started out fully with the, sorry, distracted by the chat. Fully with TO. Started to get into duels lobbies, and that's where the curse started. That's where it all began. And then we moved on from there. I believe I'm in the correct server. Yes, I am. Yes. Awesome. Just double checking in case I'm sitting in another one that I'm not meant to be casting. I also saw Lady Crocodile Rose drop by her viewers from her casting. Thank you very much for that. And also thank you for casting it in the... I mean, it was complete happenstance. It was so impromptu that I was ever going to be here. When Adam's issues were happening, I was like, well, now that I'm here and I was gonna participate, like, why not throw my hat in the ring to give it a try? Again, it means we did have to scale down on some of the assets, so we had, like, some lovely flags for each map. Each match. I've been talking non-stop for the last 2 hours. Forgive me. And then we also would have a chat function in which one of us would hit set left, set right, and that would then update the score on the top of the leaderboard, so it would be easier for the viewer experience, but that takes about an hour. We were basically needing to triage what was going on. So that meant that it just had to be, I got Alecks in the call, or Alecks joined or other, and he said, just get it up. And then Adam was able to give me the BRB screen, so at least we have that, so you're not just watching a black screen when we're talking or conferring about the next match. It's all to play for. My heart, my beaten, abused heart from what happened to England with Argentina is hoping for an English victory, but let me tell you, Ireland has been playing fucking fantastically.
Mason shall perish! Fight!
And I mean, you're doing a good job considering how out the loop you are. You want to complete Goober, know a little about the game, so that defo helps. So thank you, I appreciate that. I like to think, at least if I lack the technical know-how, I'm able to... when we were starting, I was saying to Adam, like, I basically have not participated in any of this, so you're going to have to be a bit of a carry in that respect. And he was like, listen, it's just like football. One guy knows what's going on, the other guy just talks. I was like, well, I can do the talking part. So... hopefully I've been able to at least supply the energy that makes it engaging. I don't exactly know what the usual quality of casting for melee slash scene is. I believe Swooshy did a pretty damn good job. I mean, it feels even stupid to be grading him because he would usually be the guy for this sort of thing. But I also feel like there are probably some tournament events in which people just kind of go, yeah, he killed him. And then, like, between 10-second bouts. Go to the yapping part, thank you. I appreciate it. Chatting shit is Basically what I'm trying to do. True, did commentate on once with Nafiko. It's just a yapping level 100. Nafiko's fucking hilarious. I've heard he's just kind of dropped off the map, which is a shame. But oh man. Chivalry streamer tier list. I've only ever streamed it once. I'm probably going to go in at like a C tier. As a certified yapper myself, I can vouch for it. And I'm glad I got the seal of approval from a recognized authority on the matter. He's fine, he's doing IRL stuff. Oh, you must be a pal. I knew Nafiko, following the video. Again, I won't divulge too much because the stream isn't about me. I'm sure some people have recognized it, but I'm not going to be here like, oh, guys, it's all about me in my video. Who gives a fuck, right? It's been 2 years. But, like, I conferred with him, and afterwards I played with him a bit, and he's a pretty fucking funny guy. Him and Alecks. When him and Alecks were in a call together, like, I just could not breathe, man. Like, they're fucking hilarious. I hope he's doing well. I've heard tale of a comment of like people who were meant to be casting a tournament who just kind of started tier listing the people playing and not like even like filming what's going on, which is, you know, I haven't fallen that far. I think the only blemish we've had is the technical issues, which have been, I imagine, grating for some people. And also the one round that Sweden, or one of the few rounds Sweden won against England, we weren't looking their way. But now it's Sweden against Ireland here. Hate to be a naysayer for the Swedes, because I would love for them to come back from this. The issue I'm seeing is if the Swedes were unable to beat England, and I imagine France would also be a pretty staunch opponent, if France was to then lose to Ireland, surely it stands to reason and some logic here, some like train of thinking, some train of thought, they're not going to be able to compare to the Irish. I'm hoping for the Swedes' sake they can at least take 33% of what the Irish are going to be doing, because it would be a pretty big shame if they get flawless the whole time. I hate to say it, Adam, if you're still in the stream, you're hearing this, I know each of this is a devastating blow to your morale. He's basically running away, he hates it so much. But I'm hoping this will be an interesting match, but part of me thinks Ireland are going to dominate. I really wish I could pull Nano into the call, because listen, Nano, man, like Astro, pretty big player. Fenzing clearly is a pretty big player based on how he's getting targeted. But Nano, let me tell you, man, the plays you were making in the last 2 matches France was in, oh my god. Nano wasn't a French team, right? It was OVA Nano, or am I making this up? Is he on a different team? I'm pretty sure he was the French team, right? Adam is a potentially really good LTS player from what I've seen today. Adam, from my time playing with him, which was admittedly years ago, but he's got the technical know-how. You put him in the 1v1 scenario, he has the potential to be really testing the mettle of his opponent. The problem arises when you've got multiple people coming at you. And that is where the skill ceiling kind of takes a shift, because it's no longer about the complexity of what you're doing. It's about just affording that one slip up. You just need a moment where the guard falls, and you can hit them with even the most basic maneuver. You're just trying to pry, nice Adana, you're banned. You're just trying to pry open that defense. And that doesn't need to be some insane feint or spin. It could be just as simple as going for a stab when a teammate was a little bit in front of you and they can't see it. It's impressive. It's the how that individual skill matters. And obviously individual skill is going to dictate your ability to deal with a 1vx. You're not going to see a Game Pass player even last 10 seconds of what Nano was dealing with. But there is a different breed of player, I think, even at the top level, who is just better suited to just standing in the way. Next live. Okay, so for this match, I believe we're doing a 4 versus 4. Makes sense because of Sweden. We are going to be commenting now. Julius had to rewire their brain for it, but usually ending up being better than TO plays to LTS, especially small scale. Yes. The way in which I was able to basically come at the top of the scoreboard a lot of the time in TO was just by going into duels for like 80 hours. And then I came out of it and I was like, oh, half the guys that get in front of me don't even know what a counter is. They're just mashing left mouse button. But anyway, we are getting into the thick of it now. Sweden, the defeated Swedes versus the victorious Irish. Exactly how this bracket is being decided in this 4v4. Not entirely sure, but it's all to play for. You see the Irish doing their usual touch and go. Pick a target, hit them once, move away. Alecks is especially trying to do that on August. Berg really taking the heat of it. Adam, who's playing Knight instead of Vanguard here with... Sorry, forgive me. I played a lot of Mordhau recently. I believe that's for War Axe. I don't know what the name of it is. It might be different. Maybe Battle Axe or something. keeping a close eye to Adam, as am I. I'm curious, this is Adam's dream scenario to be in, but this is also Claff's dream scenario to be in. Claff is staring Adam in the eye going, I don't need to beat you, I just need to tire you out long enough for someone like Adana to come in off the top rope. And then Claff, oh. You hate to see it. You hate to see all that legwork made. That there is for Alecks, okay. You hate to see all that legwork made just in vain. All of that momentum gained on Claff, and Claff then just put his hands up and stepped back and said, this is now no longer my fight, my friend. And Adana, that was a pretty devastating blow. Adam needed 10 more seconds. It's tough. Those 1v1 scenarios. I think also just due to the counter-botting that 1v1 duels can typically be, brevity isn't really the name of the game. So when you get in these 1v1 scenarios, even as Adam tries to kind of deceive Claff there with that turn. Oh, Claff gets it. 2 hits. Claff just has to stop him. Perhaps Adam might have the better melee know-how, but Claff doesn't need that. And it's 2-0 to the Irish. We might be in a pretty torturous game for the Swedish team here. Which I hate to say. They pull Claff up against Adam to hold him off. Well, that seems to be his greatest asset right now. It seems to be... It's not that he can't stand on his own 2 feet, but there is a separate skill. You know, it's multifaceted, what makes a good Shiv player, which I like to think once upon a time I knew what that was. Where it's not just the ability to just relentlessly attack an opponent, it's to know when I just have to distract you for long enough. And you saw the Irish do that against the likes of Astro, against Fenzin, both of which they identified as pretty high-level players in their respective field. To briefly touch upon the previous match in this warm-up period, hello Shiny. Shiny's still here grieving through the French loss. Shiny also was doing pretty well. I believe there comes a point where everyone is of such a high level, it kind of comparatively, you have Astro and Fenzing who are the damage dealers, and everyone else is just trying to cause enough noise for them to get through their targets and help them out. Which we know with the Irish, because, interestingly enough, I think the tactic with Astro, as we saw, was the provocation. It's very touch and go. He'd try and encircle them, basically get enough of them to turn around and consider him for a threat long enough that his teammates could then get a free swing in. Sometimes it worked. We saw, I mean, the Irish won, but it wasn't without bruises. Not live. They already understand the drill. I was so distracted with my yap, I wasn't even ready. That sometimes the Irish fell for it. The French came away with quite a few flawless wins. Again, I'm not entirely sure the Irish ever came away without a casualty. In its own way, that's a victory for the French team. But it was an interesting strategy, and I commend the switching up of strategy, and I also commend that the momentum was there the whole time. It didn't seem like at any point, especially the French who were at the at Ireland's rear there, didn't really concede at any given moment.
I'm really gonna enjoy this.
Who is this? Berg getting in the BM while he can, because based on their current performance, it's not going to seem like they're going to be able to do that when they're actually playing, but who knows? This tactic works, like 5v5. The difficulty is, your enemy in the world is not stagnant. You're changing, you're making innovations, but so are the enemy. I mean, holy shit. Who was that? Nivi went for the charge and got a pretty cheeky hit in on, I think, Adana. It's a pretty good start for Sweden, but their grasp is slipping. Adana's down. Nivi's trying to get in the range. Stabs. Alecks goes down as well. Tragically, Berg isn't able to hold the line with August there, but may not need to for as long as... I believe so, against Claff. But August here. It's a 3 versus 2. We have a 1v1. Adam's in his element against Scott. Claff is trying to run away. It's a 3v1 now. The difficulty is his job is to wait for his teammates. His teammates aren't here anymore. And he's getting stabbed from all sides. I don't even know if that was a hit through this, but Sweden clearly listening to the stream, they were like, no, we're not getting 15-0, man. Free-for-all is better. Motherfuckers will say this and then will not suffer the anger of Game Pass players hopping on Archer, climbing out of a map and just endlessly shooting them, man. Okay, got a bit of line battle. Adanacland has been isolated Currently in a 1v1 versus Adam. Scott's already down. I think Adam's able to cinch this up quite nicely. Target switch. Oh, on Alecks, no less. I fear Adana's maybe bit off more than they can chew. Pivoting between targets. Adam somehow misses, but it doesn't matter because Berg comes in for the hit and run. 2-2. Can I be honest with you? I wasn't expecting, of course it's early days in the match. It's a fight to 15. Was not expecting a turnaround from the Swedes here to at least keep it up. I don't use eyes to see bad players. I use sixth sense. Oh, okay, you're on that supernatural shit. Well, that's a different story. Perhaps some of the players on the field here are tuning into their supernatural senses. Bonk wasn't able to see Nivi coming with the sprint stab. Turns around just in time. But it's all in vain. It's Alecks and Berg here. Berg isn't up to the challenge, and I don't think... not Alecks, rather. Adam, again, for 2 A's. Confusing me. Claft's in his element there. He's got his teammates at his back. It's all to clash for here. And you've got those fewer teammates, you know. 4v4 again due to an agreement to ameliorate the issues Sweden was having with Anker's inability to play today. Who again was one of the pretty big anticipated players to be in this tournament, I say, as if I've been keeping track on it, as if I knew this tournament existed before last night. 2 versus 3, not unwinnable. We've got August in the back with the shield. If there's ever a defender on the team, it would be him. Nivi's trying to target switch. Claff is like, I'm not even going to bother with you. I'm going to get a hit in on August. And now we come back, and it's just not possible to close. But by no means does this mean Sweden's out the fight. It just depends on how they're doing it. But the difference in dynamics when individual lives are so valuable, you can't just throw them away. In a 2v2, if your buddy goes down, you're pretty fucked. You haven't got the expendable casualties to go through maybe as you would in a 5v5 where you can have a guy run off. You're seeing both groups pretty stringently sticking to their numbers, because then you get in situations like this. Nivi, despite being surrounded, picks a target, goes, you're out the game. Gets the kill on Alecks. 2 players in the same clan, and we've seen a reversal. The 3v4 has gone to the 3 versus 2. Adana's being skewered. Fish in a barrel. Berg, narrowly saved by his teammate's intervention. Rubric, who is going to win? I'm betting my life savings on whoever you say. England. I'm putting it behind England. England doing that well? It's got to be with Plumpy and Dame, beginning of this casting experience. It's got to be England. Get your life savings on that shit now. All 10 euros that you have, HSM. Okay, the Caracol. Bonk. First one to make the move. There's a bit of a ball. Someone's already down. Even I couldn't track that, and I'm moving around with a camera here. There's no way August even knew what was going on. Berg is making some interesting choices. But he's presenting his back to one of the people there, but in what I'm able to see easily, for them is half a second. It's a split decision. Nivi, someone said in the chat, an underrated player. I dare to argue Nivi's delivering exactly the performance she's been slated to have, and now it's a 2v1. It's Alecks here. Going for the special. Stamina damage on Berg. Stab from Nivi. Got the counter. Nivi's down. And all of a sudden, it's not so unlikely Alecks is going to win this. Berg. Berg's on the back rope. Potentially low stamina. Just out of range long enough to smack Alecks. And gambled the kick. Such a shame to see it play out like that. Nivi's performance, that was deserving of a 4-4 equalizer. Someone in chat earlier was questioning why the Morningstar on the footman. You're seeing it now. The one-hand speed, in addition to the night damage, and additionally the damage to the footman. They were mainly the 2 classes being played at all here. It's a pretty messy brawl. Adan has been separated into a 1v1 against Adam. But it's 2 versus 4. Even landing that, even if it's blocked, for Stam Drain is not to be underestimated. And just like that, Adam's twisted beyond recognition. Berg. What a lame way to end the duel, Alex. This guy's FFA and get him out the lobby. The RDM of our times. 6-3 to the Irish. This bout before the hydration break has been going on for a significant length of time. Berg. Oh, I believe Adam tried to go for the charge there, and Bonk said, no, I'm alright, thanks. I'm not going to be paying for that one. First casualty is August, and I think from here, unless Nivi can pull something out, it's going to seem like just a waterfall down. Even when Alex's shield is broken, he manages to dart out the way. Adanacland just kind of walks into Nivi's spear. Nivi getting 2 kills in that round, putting the pressure on for Alecks. Oh, Berg. At least Berg was able to draw some of the ire away. And now it's a real contest. It's 2 separate duels. Adam chasing down Bonk. Bonk's trying to get over here to just eliminate the competition. Nivi goes down. And just like that, Adam has a very limited window to close this up, or it's going to be over very, very fast. He could make a name for himself here, but look at that health. So much as a kick and it's over. Uses the length of the pole to his advantage. But it's just not enough. And with that, 7-3. 7-3 to the Irish. Sweden, having achieved only about as much as they did in the earlier rounds. Trans rights, thank you, Lambda. When they were fighting against England. And I fear that, at best, they're only going to have another couple rounds under their belt. Without being too crippling towards members of the Swedish team, I think I'm seeing a bit of a lapse in their lineup. The Berg character seems to concede a lot of deaths quite quickly. I say this under the peril of knowing if we were to hop in a fight to 10, this guy could twist my penis very easily. Hold on, wrong team. Not live. Make sure I am on a team. But Berg seems to be in against this caliber of opponent, who was infinitely higher than me. Really letting things slip him by, presenting his back to opponents, getting disoriented very easily, even in 2-1 scenarios. You've got to think of the sort of conversations they're having in these voice chats right now. Sweden, I'm hoping, you know, even if it's not a test of skill, it's a test of mettle, saying to each other, look, let's at least put on a good show. The Irish team, pulling out another PowerPoint presentation, most likely. Dissecting, analysing their players. I think it's fine. Okay, they're going live right now.
Death to the usurpers! Fight!
And then I will try and spectate. Now, we're going to be missing a little bit of the action. Fortunately, no one's engaged each other yet. Seemingly waiting for the spectator to go down. And then immediately, Nivi's taken apart. In a way that I think you could only show on Live League. Did you guys see that? Skewered from all sides. Oh, okay. Not live. We're discounting that. One of the participants in the Swedish team did not think it was live, understandably. It was a very impromptu change. It explains just how easily Nivi just came apart at the seams there. Adam clearly wasn't in on the wavelength there for the reason why we don't go live. I was assuming he knew something they weren't. They're targeting Nivi right now. In terms of their lineup, the 2 players they have to... Likely their understanding is we isolate Adam and we get Nivi. And who's left is August and Berg, who aren't bad players by any means. far superior to my skill, but look how they go down. And Berg gets in the back in a couple of easy swings, but he's just like so easy to switch up on. Adanacland steps away, Bonk comes in, taps him. And now Nivi's facing a pretty unfavorable situation. They even managed to get their teammate up. Bonk narrowly misses that stab, but it's, fortunately I don't think it's gonna matter. Just your what's the score? The current score is 8-3 to Ireland. Annoyingly, again, we can't have it at the top of the screen due to technical issues. To expedite the process for you guys actually getting to see the matches that happened. Just watch the Irish team at work. Bonk knocks away the defender. Immediately in on Adam. August comes back. You haven't seen enough of me, but just takes 3 hits out the gate. Bit off a little more than they can chew. Just like that, August is down. You don't have the defense capabilities on the other team. It's really coming down to Nivi and Adam here, who are just not able to deal with the influx of people on their backs. It's this where, you know, it's the teams are the sums of their parts. You know, any individual part is going to affect the outcome. Even though it is about ultimately supremacy in numbers, if the individual players are unable to hold their own in those few moments where they've got to stare another team member in the eyes, it's easily going to collapse. Adanacland trying to get them. Nivi mistaking Adam for someone else on the team. We've got a pretty big spread here. Still no casualties taken yet. Nivi gets snuck up on by Claff, who has decided, I'm going to bother you for the rest of the evening. Actually, I'm going to go. Adam needs me. And out of nowhere, Sweden gets a flawless round on Ireland. Alecks is flipping through his PowerPoint. Okay, we need to switch tactics. Alecks floating the idea of a fight to 15 or 20, perhaps to tantalize the Swedes with the proposition of losing more. But something went right. That's the question you've got to ask yourselves in those sorts of rounds. Did something go right for the Swedes, or did something go wrong for the Irish? It's all, you can talk about all your individual volition, but sometimes it comes down to someone else making the mistake. And here it's looking like the Swedes made that mistake. You've really got to commend the target switching capabilities on the Irish here. It seems like so far their plan is get 2 1v1s going, and the other 2 just start picking off the people who are on their own. They stay next to each other. They switch so seamlessly. It's like they're almost like conveying in call when to step away. Claff gets a pretty devastating stam damage on Berg. You have to see anyone get disarmed. Really just shields being broken. August. Berg's trying to assist, but then doesn't see Claff winding up on his teammate. Berg, okay. Berg, defying expectation, gets Alecks. And all of a sudden, it's a 3 versus 1. Okay, Berg's pulling up moves I did not know he was capable of. He's been taken aside for a pep talk, Berg. You've really got to be trying a little bit more. And he gets the killing blow. I think that was 2 kills to his name that round. We've not seen any switch up aside from Adam moving to the heavy mace. Kind of leaning into his known reputation there. We quickly check on the Irish team. I believe everything's the same. Adan is still using the Messer. One-handed spear on Bonk. Morningstar and Alecks in the heavy mace on their heavy weight, as it were. The Caracol Nivi did not pay off. That was devastating. Really, the Irish team saw that coming a mile away. Yes, please, step into this isolated spot for a quick thrashing. And before you know it... oh my god. And now, after the next hydration break, it is potentially all in Ireland's court. Ireland versus England. Battle of the Ages in the on the British Isles. Really drawing upon historical tensions. It's looking more and more apparent. And again, I don't think the Irish team, they do have a 5th player. Potentially a substitution is possible for the next round, but it's really seeming like they're going to keep the same lineup. And it's unfortunate because Sweden don't have those options.
Elimination at one
If you separate Plump, you can win versus England. Naively overlooking the contributions of Dame, I think. Every time Plump went to spec mode, England was losing versus Sweden. Okay, calm down. It's difficult. I mean, it's feels like a lifetime ago that match happened, as it usually does when you're in the same chair for 3 hours in a row. Not to complain, I've been having a blast. But to my knowledge, even when Plump was taken out of the lineup to give a teammate some time to play, didn't seem... Sweden got a couple of rounds in, it did not seem like that the disparity wasn't that great in performance. Respectfully, Mr. Balls has some pretty air opinions. Thank you for the glaze, of course. I disagree, though. Plump, who would be described as the team captain for England? Would that be you?
Vengeance for Agatha!
Because if that's me, yeah, okay. Some very... You got a humble team captain. You like to see it. You do love to see a captain who is... you know, appreciative of the fact it's not a part of the individual, it's all the parts making up the whole. Currently at 11-5 towards Ireland. Again, these things are so funny. You talk about this in football where people in the World Cup are playing against their own teammates. You got people here who have been in clans, likely started their time in Shiv together. Alecks, Adana, Adam, Nivi, I believe even, have all spent a lot of time around each other. And even though it's all friends here, they are not giving up. Alecks is interestingly standing still. Something has happened. We've seen an unfortunate loss of one of the Irish players in potentially a crash, which isn't ideal. We've already got people in Admortem waiting room trying to coax me. Also, why am I still streaming this? No one's in call. I've been streaming it the whole time. But Alecks has rejoined, so this round isn't going to be live. But we will be continuing on the next one. For a second, I thought we got crashed by Hackerman. That would be deeply unfortunate. Secretly leaking the password to people. Unfortunately, not the case. So we're now going to resume. It's 11-5 to the Irish, who now have their player back and are ready to go. What's the password? You know, it's funny. I almost said it. I was almost like, oh yeah, here's the password. Do not trust me with OPSEC, bro. Already got some isolations going on. Bonk's like, okay, weaken them for you, Adana. It's all you now. You've got to admire the way, like, Sweden is really sticking to their guns, and usually because they're outnumbered, they don't have the option to be stepping away. But Ireland, they're pitching in like a group on each individual player. They walk up, tap them once, do some damage, and then they go, this is up to you. Again, you've got to imagine those comms. You almost wish this is like rugby, where you can hear what the players are saying. Look at them crashing in. Sweden getting around them. Interestingly, in the strategy, you can see the end of the line typically stands, holds the ire of the Irish, and then you have Adam and I believe Nivi, who fell in the back. There's 3v3. Potentially could descend to a 2v2. It's 3 versus 2 now. Bonk's realizing he's made a bit of a sorry mistake there by sticking around. Adam and Alecks, 2 ways, fighting for the right of who gets to keep the ladder. Or let her, rather. Don't know why I went American there. Alecks loses that privilege, and now Bonk. I mean, potentially there would be a victory here that if he got it, even Nano would be blushing, but unfortunately... Adam versus Alecks, who's better? Unfortunately, in that scenario, it's 12-6. Adam wins. So Alecks is going to have a bit of an axe to grind here, thinking of exactly how he's going to get back at Adam. Sweden have all to play for. Remember, if the Masons here, I believe it's 12, if they win the next the next three rounds, rather, cursed by the by the W there, it is all over. They've got to close out this hydration break without any wins, basically, or the next 3 wins for the Irish. And already one of the Swedes is down. Bonk is kind of struggling a little bit. If August could squeeze out just one more hit, but now he's been drawn into Claff's trap. The Claff trap, as it were. And now just like that, you look away for 1 second and all of a sudden your teammates are gone. Okay, apparently, disqualified round, someone picked up a spear from the other team. Not allowed to be doing that. So they've disqualified that round. It's still 12-6. We yet to see any truly unsportsmanlike behavior. That was an honest mistake. You hear horror stories of some of the tournaments that happened in 2023. Some of the things people were doing when they turned up to the tournaments. Currently 2 versus 4. Sweden really tried to focus one guy, but then you had the rest of the Irish around going, what do you think you're doing? We're standing right here. And Berg just isn't ready for it. And that's 13-6. 2 more rounds. Ireland playing like Paraguay. I wish I got that reference, but if it was anything like Argentina, then I understand fully. 2 more rounds. And it's all for the Irish to take home against England. Nivi gets the first strike unprotected. Adanacland gets hit twice. Target switching here from the Swedes. Nice spin from Berg. Then Alecks has decided I'm going to help out Adana here. And Berg out of... Oh, loses the momentum against a pretty wounded opponent. But Adana goes down as well. Nivi versus Alecks. 2 shielded footmen. Claff switching up in a fatal moment. August isn't able to keep him down. And then Claff, the Claff trap. Coming in for the killing blow, I reckon, on Adam here. Narrowly missing the special. If that had connected, would have been a devastating hit. 2v1. Bonk lands the spear. Is it fight to 20? It's fight to 15. Ireland are at match point. I think the Swedes are saying, you know, go out with a bang. See if we can just target someone. But right off the gate, Berg gets hit twice. They get encircled. Berg's already down. Somehow, the Irish are like, don't even worry about him. We'll leave him on the ground. (2v1) scenario. Adam getting hit, kicked, and decimated by the Claff trap. It doesn't go as smoothly as he would have liked. But it's GG's. And just like that, Ireland have secured themselves a place, I believe, against England. I could be wrong. The tournament brackets are a little bit tenuous in how they've been arranged, but... Oh my god. Man, that Gandhi guy is super good, am I right? Listen, self-glaze won't take you far on these parts, pal. Alright? You've got to farm that shit from other people. Nivi's back hurts from carrying. It was a pretty abysmal display from the Swedes, and not even necessarily for a lack of trying. Nivi and Adam were just constantly being hounded, and you didn't have the support from August and Berg to keep them away. You saw multiple times where Berg or August were trying to stay in the 1v1. Their opponent would just go, I'll see you later, turn around, destroy the opponent behind them. And Nivi's already trying to fend off 2 people at the same time. They were just too slippery. touch and go playstyle. You saw it against the French. The French were able to meet. And in fairness, amazingly, Sweden did do better than they did against England, but all for naught. I imagine we'll be seeing Adam back in the call in just a second, unless he's going to be busy doing something else. Otherwise, it's going to be me for the time being. Holy, well played, Claff. Claff, Curran, if you want my take, I don't know who else is casting the other matches, but if you want my take on the players to be watching, the most valuable players, as it were, it's got to be Claff. It's got to be Nivi. Hello, Adam. I was just currently going through, I think, the most valuable players, or the highlight players of the tournament so far. Nivi. I think Nivi was doing very well in that match.
Hello.
Hello, Alex. Hello.
Yes,
Alex.
Sweden definitely played better there. That was
Alex, another win under Ireland's belt. How are you feeling?
Well, very happy, and it's going to be a great final. So that what score is that? 15-7?
15-6, I believe.
6. Okay, 6. Yeah, no, that was a good match, and yeah, final should be fun.
I'm
Looking forward.
curious on briefly because I know you have to quickly move for the final. I believe that's against England, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
This was going to be the last one, by the way. This one.
This is going to be the last one. Okay, sure. Against Sweden. What was the strategy there? Because I noticed Claff, who usually in the last game would just stick in place, just repeatedly turned and like got a final hit kill on other people. It just was not trapped in place.
We weren't as rigid with the strats. We were just trying to keep warm for the guys mechanically more. So our main strat was basically win the fights. That might sound stupid, but what I mean by that is we were just trying to keep sprint and do a slight wrap, just really basic, and to make sure that we were mechanically playing right. And I guess one of the biggest strats we did, I suppose, would have been that.
Sorry, continue.
Would have been a biggest one that we would have done would have been that we might have like 1 or 2 people might have delayed their turn in to get an easier back hit. But again, nothing crazy, pretty basic.
Now, I also do have to comment on this before you go for your next match. This isn't necessarily conducive to the World Cup, but also a personal fight there. People in the stream did notice in your 1v1 versus Adam beat you.
Did he?
Yes, there was a 1v1 where it was you versus him to the side, the others were down in a trench off to the side of Wardenglade, and Adam did beat you.
He did.
Adam guy might be the fucking goat. I can't lie, bro.
Yeah,
So
that Adam guy might be.
I'm gonna have to make a few clips of my gameplay and show a few of the kills I got.
I think.
I'm only joking.
I think we've
got
to officially decree Adam's the better player, man. I'm sorry. He's higher on the tier list now.
That Adam guy might
Did
actually be the best player in
Sassy
Sweden. I don't know.
Did Sassy actually say Adam wins 8 out of 10 times? Sassy. You are a Judas, okay? You are a Judas. You're
Sassy might be
betrayed my
spitting.
trust.
Sassy might
You
be
are a
spitting.
Judas. Okay.
Hey, Sassy.
Judas.
I'm giving you hella stuff on Palworld, bro. Getting all the good pals.
Sassy,
Are these the
I'm
bribes
invoking-
going on? Is this
I'm
how?
invoking your Irish passport, Sassy, okay?
Is this how this FIFA is working? This is our corruption. We bribe each other with Power World stuff. Interesting, I see.
Yes.
Maybe I need to build up
Compliment.
Power World, man.
Okay, and just a reminder for everyone, the match is 1st to 20. If Ireland win this match, it goes to 1st to 10 reset, okay?
Can you explain that one more time? What's the reset thing? Sorry, 1st to 10 reset.
So since it's a losers bracket, we came from a losers bracket. If we win the match, we have to play another set, 1st to 10 against England, to fully win.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Yeah.
right. But if England
Because
wins
we-
1st
we-
to 20,
we-
they don't have to do
They
it.
win. They just win. Yeah,
Oh,
they just
okay,
win.
sure. All right, okay. Now I
So
understand
since
the
we're the
bracket.
losers, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, this is going to be a great match, and I'm looking forward to it. Okay, so thank you guys.
Good luck.
Farewell.
Is this the new
Bye-bye.
password, by the way? The one I need to put in?
Yes.
Okay, sure.
Yes,
Thank you. We will hop on post-haste. Adam,
Yes.
here we are again. In the hot seat after a... You know, you guys actually did... I didn't think it would happen. You guys did better than you did in the England match. I was thinking Ireland would be the harder opponent. Why do you think
Yeah,
that was
I
that you managed to
think,
squeeze up more?
We kind of just, I don't know, the first game was like everyone jumped on cold. And obviously, it's kind of a new team because they played a lot with each other with like Anka and some other guy. So I think we just got a little bit more warmed up to the group
Okay.
this time. I also
Elimination at Wardenglade.
was on heavy mace for most of it, which I'm the most comfortable with. So it helped my performance a little bit, but yeah.
I did see the pretty
not sure.
tactical change there, and it did help you guys out, I think, in the end.
But it, I don't know. I'm just a little bit sleepy when it comes to the Shiv gaming. In my defense, I slept on the floor tonight. I've slept 12 hours in the last 3 days.
Oh my god! Did
So
you say you
I'm
slept
not-
on the floor?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Somebody
man.
else.
What happened?
I was gonna sleep on a couch, but somebody took the couch, so I had to sleep on the floor. So I'm not peak performers right now. Let's just say that. But I don't think. I think for sure Ireland is a better team. They're very solid.
They played pretty damn well. Let me try and spectate now. Okay, I think I can. Or am I stuck to my body again? No, I'm good. Okay.
I think it would be really fun if we did have Anka.
Yes, it is a genuine shame.
Yes.
There's a question in chat from 2 Balls 1 Sec. Adam, what would you do differently next time? I'm assuming you were the captain of that team.
I mean, not really. I don't know. Like I think they kind of just like outskilled us in terms of LTS, so it's kind of hard. That's my take at least.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of hard to do anything different and just win. Because we didn't really have any strats. Like none of us really took the captain role.
Yeah, so it was just kind of just do our best there.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing it, but I'm just kind of dog ass on LTS stuff, so I don't know any of the strats.
I see. Okay, that's fair. I did note, and I think a couple people in chat noted that, like, you know, the supremacy of numbers matter, which dwarfs any individual skill. But in the moments where it's 4 versus 4, everyone's fighting someone else. Like, Swedish team just wasn't able to hold that up. And respect to everyone playing, because they're all good players in their own right. I noticed that Berg and August, unfortunately, just weren't really able to keep up. They were kind of letting, you know, like the moments where Claff or Alecks would step away and just hit the wounded person next to him and knock out one of your guys. They just weren't able to lock down. Sorry, just one second. Confirming not live. Yeah, it's
I wouldn't put the blame on anyone, but it is like some things you can work on. Like, as I said, I'm not that good at LTS, so I can't say like this person did this or that person did that. I think all around they just are better than us at the game mode, so probably why. I'm happy with the performance though, like being able to get some points in at least, because we were. I will be honest and say that we had very low expectations after the first match.
I see. Oh, also, gosh, I don't have my stream open, do I? Because I closed it. Let me open it in a second. Because the match just has started.
I'll watch the.
Oh God, what's the? Okay, red is Irish, blue is England. It's 4-4 right now. 4-3. Ireland's a man down. Sassy is beefing with Alecks. You already saw some confrontation going on in the chat. Sassy, believing you're the better player. I'm sure you're a fan of Sassy for that reason.
Yes. That's my goat right there.
And here comes EK, the War Clubber. Sassy and EK on Alecks. It's a tough job for Alecks, who somehow held on way longer than any of us thought he would hold on. And the first point goes to England. Is it fight to 15? No, this one is fight to 20. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I also think like part of the reason why we were doing better against Ireland than the English guys is because they had less of those like quirky weapons. They essentially only had like a spear, while England was using War Club. And EK, I don't know if you're like super locked in on it, but EK is the best War Club player in the EU.
I have heard, which is
in a duel, yeah.
Which is amazing because I remember Gilgamesh, who was also pretty damn good.
So I think I don't like take this as law right here, but I think EK saw Gilgamesh play, thought it looked fun, and then just dueled him until he understood the playstyle, and now he's got the Gilgamesh part down, but he also plays it very well. I don't want to go into too much detail and nerd out, but the things you can normally do against War Club players is not really possible against EK because he has a lot of the basics.
He has worked it all out. I mean, we've already seen it so far because England has taken the first 2 rounds, and I mean, seconds in they've already got a kill on Ireland. 2 kills down. Adana, Alecks. Even Bonk is struggling. The Claff Trap is overwhelmed, and that's a flawless for England.
Yeah, I think England are very strong because they have people like EK and Plumpy, who not only do they like playing like Spear and War Club in LTS, but they also like actually one-trick their weapons. Or Plumpy doesn't really one-trick, but he plays Spear mainly. So like they're not just good at LTS; they can duel very well as well.
Yeah, so they've got that individual skill to keep them going in the
Yeah,
moments where it matters.
exactly.
Oh, but saying that, Plumpy is down and taken up by Adana. It's a 4 versus 4. Massive fight between Bad Dragon and Adana. Sassy comes in. 4 versus 1. Scott taken out quite fast. And it's 3-0 to England, I believe. Potentially 4. We'll have to think. I think that's 3-0. Would be surprised if it's 4-0. That many rounds passes by.
What have they typed out in chat?
They didn't type anything just yet. They typed 0-4.
Okay.
Okay, it is 0-4. Alright. We're a fifth
Alright.
of the way there. So that's going to be... assuming that we keep at this pace where England ultimately takes 5 rounds per bout, we're going to be in here for another 4 matches, assuming that happens.
Somebody asked, Adam, would you consider changing your nationality to play for the for a different country in the next World Cup event? It doesn't work like that, Mabrowski. Sadly, it does not. I would have to move to a different country.
What team would you have changed to, though, if you could?
I'm not a big LTS guy, so I didn't sign up for that for a reason. Let's just say that.
Oh yes, you did get subbed in because you were a sub.
I just last second pickup pretty much. So I probably wouldn't want to play either way. If I play, I probably want to play for Sweden. I actually expected Sweden to get knocked out way earlier than we did. I think the fact that we obviously that's a lot of Anka's doing. I don't want to take anything of the other Swedes, but Anka's probably did carry quite a bit. But I thought we were gonna get knocked out pretty much instantly, so I didn't feel like playing.
Pleasant
Also, I
surprise.
didn't want to like just book my weekends for multiple weeks. Yeah, I'd probably play for Sweden if it were to happen again.
He's a real Swedish
See.
patriot. We respect that. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
No shout outs to CQD. Frick that guy.
They made a pretty bold play, went right into their line, came out unscathed and got killed because of it. Alecks is down, Claptrap's down, Bonk. Target switching off Sassy, leaving him to Scott. Seemingly left Scott in peril there. And eventually took the fall there as well. 5-0 England.
It is very interesting to see that they opt out of playing on the heavy mace.
Yes, you are right.
a
There is no
poleaxe
heavy
instead.
mace on their team.
It's very common for heavy mace, especially in like small scale.
We haven't
heavy
seen-
mace is incredibly strong.
We haven't seen any switch up on the Irish side. Before, obviously, they've kept the same throughout the round, but I think there's been a couple of switches for the England team. Then again, we haven't seen them in around 3 to 4 matches, so it's likely going to look different. So far,
Yeah,
nobody's down.
I think most of people playing are on their like most comfortable weapons. So it's less about like swapping around and trying different things, and more about just figuring out how to play it.
You'll notice there
As a
is
team.
no team that has competed that has not made use of the spear. People clearly appreciate the value of a one-handed spear.
It's very strong, and I think Sassy played the two-handed spear in
Yes, we did
the
briefly see
Sweden
that.
match versus England. It's also not to be underestimated, I will say.
But you think the
It's
one-handed
very
spear
strong.
is better?
I think one-handed spear is better, yes, but two-handed spears are very good as well. It just like it's a very different playstyle. Because with a one-handed spear, since you have the big shield, or most people run the big shield, then you can kind of brawl a little bit more, because you can take so many more repulses. While if you're playing two-hand spear, you kind of have to stay back a little bit. You have, I would say, pretty low stand damage with spears all around. So you can't really trade stamina.
Yeah, and even though Plumpy, who has been Captain Plump, actually, who has been the designated one-handed spear guy, you know, they had a 5-point lead. Ireland's now taken the last 2 rounds in what's nearly been flawless every time. Wondering what the change of strategy is going to be for England here. We've got Dame in the back. Bonk is, or Scott rather, is left. Dame alone just to come back. Jab down. Dame's on the ground.
Ooh, Plumpy is in a sticky situation.
And now Plumpy's in the 1v1, but his teammate, oh, now all of a sudden he finds himself in a 1v4. There's a decent effort, that little spin that happened, but it's just not enough. You've got someone
Also for
like
those-
Alecks and Bonk at your back. It's just not going to be possible.
Yeah, it gets really rough, especially when you have like a one-hand spear and a one-hand, like any other one-hand, honestly, because they can just gamble you so fast, just hit those overheads or stabs. You can't really attack. I will say for the people that are watching, if you don't know, Plump is actually playing on controller as well, which
Oh
is
my
like
god,
top
he
five,
is?
top 5 respectful moments.
Holy shit.
Dame actually plays in one hand or on controller as well.
The two best, the most distinct players on the English team, and they're playing with the controllers.
Yeah.
Man. You can see they really they put on the
Bonk
gamer
is down.
grips in their controllers here, because now it's looking like a flawless round. Oh my god. Dame with the triple kill.
Yeah. Wow. You're doing. It is very like back and forth, but I think when you get like one person down, when it's coming to this level, when you get one person down, the rest kind of just comes with it, you know? Because then it turns into 5v4, and 5v4 is just.
Someone's got to be
an
dealing with
advantage.
minimum 2 people at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
Plumpy target switching, as we already noted he was doing. He switched from Scott to Adana to Alecks. He's staying on Alecks this time, and Alecks goes down for it. 3 versus 4. Plumpy pulls out something tremendous here. It's 3 versus 3 now. Sassy denies the
Plumpy goes
revive.
down.
And a 2 versus 3. Narrowly avoided reprisal from the Claff Trap, but he turned his back for too long. Ah, valiant effort on part of the English team there. And just like that, it's 4-6 to the English team.
Is Plump and Dame nerfing themselves on purpose by playing controller? No, they're just 2 guys that played on console and then swapped to PC.
It's a pretty, if it is for that reason, it's a pretty nuts gamble. Because if you win against pretty esteemed players and you were on controller, like that's bragging rights galore there, man.
I know there's like I since they both play on PC, like they play controller on PC. They are able to fix some binds, which are much more cooked on console. But it's still impressive because the game is not optimized at all, especially not like duels.
No,
wise.
absolutely not for controller. I see
It's not optimized for controllers.
in my limited time that I've been playing Wardhow, man, you see some poor fuckers who are PlayStation and Xbox. You're like, why are you here? You should be playing something else, man. Like, why the fuck are you here? And they're just at the bottom of the scoreboard forever. But here, if anything, it seems, I mean, it's a new match, but Dame, Bad Dragon, they're supposedly Bad Dragon, who was also playing on controller, according to someone in chat.
Oh yeah.
The Mason
Exactly.
shall perish! Fight!
Half the team is controller. It's
Yeah. It's a nice
Not
moment
often.
of team unity where everyone killed themselves. And now the round will be recommencing, resuming. 4-6 towards England. England have the lead here by 2 rounds. They win this, they'll potentially be able to pull 4 more under their belt and get a 10. Depends how Ireland does here. England making a move for the tree. It's a move that we've seen before with France. Dame in a 1v1 against in the Claff Trap right now, if you can come out of that one. Meanwhile, advancements. Everyone seems to split into own respective 1v1s. Bad Dragon takes a win, sneaks up on Adana, knocks Adana out, saves Plump at the last moment. And now it's 3 versus 5. Dame and Claff both seemingly have the same job. Both
Yeah,
pointing at each other with the exact same reason.
It is. Obviously, the English team won their fights, but playing Halberd into Heavy Mace in a duel is not the best scenario. So I'm impressed that Dame held out for
Oh,
that
so
long.
Dame was actually at a disadvantage there, you reckon?
Yeah, I would say because Heavy Mace is just arguably one of the best. Or if you're not looking at like Rapier, which is banned, it's probably the best dual weapon. So it works very well when you're trying to solo someone out like that.
Looking at battle lines here. Kind of standing in line. Plumpy target switching. Caught himself a 2v1, but then his teammates immediately run over to help him. 4 versus 5. By no means is it over for English, though, as it goes 4 versus 4. Adana's up against Sassy here. Target switches, comes back, gets Adana with that. Fortunately, we got half of what was going on. Pays the price, unfortunately. Now it's a 1v3. Might be a bit much for Bad Dragon to come out of this one. Yeah, stab from Alecks, distracted for the hit from Scott. And it's 5-7 to England. This is close. This might be the momentum the whole time. I hope those drinks are plentiful enough you got from the store, man. We're going to be here a while.
I think it's gonna be going back and forth a lot.
The pendulum swings, man. Bad Dragon manages to score a decent hit, I think, against the Dana there, and then turns on in time to get in a duel against Claftrap here. The Claftrap, he's turned away, turned back, trying to get Plumpy here, but now he's found himself surrounded. I think he even got confused by Bonk there. He looked at him and like, who are you? That was enough time to get taken out. 2 versus 3. Dame needs to valuably position themselves. Oh, but between 2 enemy players might not have been the call. A valiant effort to rescue Bad Dragon from the impending doom he was about to face here. Oh,
yeah, I think that might be the worst matchup you can go into when it's a 1v3. You have a one-handed spear, a war club, and a one-handed weapon of choice. That's just not fun.
Individually, both teams are even. I'd say. I mean, I don't know half the people on the on this side. I may not know people on the Irish team, but like I'd say so. It's pretty even keel so far.
Yeah,
Plumpy absorb a lot of hits. Go on, sorry.
I would probably agree.
Oh, Plumpy gets...
perhaps that I would say that the English team is slightly better than the Irish
think
team
it like on average, the average player?
Yeah.
Okay.
If we're looking, because like I feel like if you're looking at individual skill, then it's coming down to a lot of duels as well.
And the Dane gets a little bit head turned around, willingly walks into 4 people around him, and it's 7-7. They've equalized. We might be witnessing a turnaround. England, you've got to pull this together, man. Now, hearts and minds are riding on you right now. Still, yeah, as you said, everyone's playing the weapons they prefer. We have seen a couple of switch-ups, but everyone is sticking to their guns here. Somewhat Dame! Unfortunate, that's... Dame got taken out way too soon. Plump goes down as well. Unless there's a subsequent blow to be dealt, it's looking like it's just... Oh, the momentum is going down. The way Dame died, I don't know if you saw it there. Dame got hit, knocked over, hit again, and by the time he was back up, the final blow was dealt. He didn't even get a chance to swing at anyone, I think.
Yeah, it kind of... Because he's playing Halberd, so he's trying to utilize the charges. The sprint charge. You kind of just have to full send into the enemy team if you're going for that. Which is very risky. You're kind of glass cannon, essentially.
He did manage to pull that off against Claff there.
Yeah. So if you hit it, I know I hit, I think 1 sprint charge, and it's like... It's more than 100 damage, especially on knights. So you hit like a truck if you hit someone, but...
I don't think...
it is a bit risky.
Scott's about to find that out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh! And Dame... held off Scott. I believe that was 3, maybe 2 kills for Dame. Kilby doesn't stick around long enough to fully see, but Dame got some He's swinging, man. He came off
Yeah.
like water off his back coming out of that round. It's 8-8.
Very close match.
It is incredibly close. They're maintaining the equalizers, like one for you, one for me in the way they're taking the rounds. EK trying to sidestep Clav. Oh, Clav comes out the victor of that fight.
Aye. I think one disadvantage EK has is the Irish team has a lot of STD people. Clan members, that is. And
Hell of an
since
out of
it's his clan,
context quote. Yeah.
since it's his clan, he's dueled them a lot. And War Club is kind of one of those playstyles where if you get used to it, you kind of know how to play against it, and it will be a lot easier. So like Alecks and Clav probably both have their ways of dealing with EK's War Club.
And almost like the drawback of, obviously, these weapons, there's a reason why they're so frequently used, but because they're so frequently used, people who are paying attention can easily understand how to get around them, especially in the case of a war club.
Yeah, like I would say, especially if they get into a duel with him.
I don't know if this technically is correct. I believe EK tried to do a spin. I don't know if it was a gamble or Claff just read him there, but he just threw out an overhead slash, excelled it into the ground, and he basically stumbled EK, followed it up with another swing, and EK was out of the fight.
Yeah, EK does a lot of those things where he kind of spins around a little bit to throw the opponent off, doing like weapon manipulations. I don't know if he does it that much in like pure LTS when it's not duels, but I know he does it a lot in duels at least.
The fuck is...
Death to the usurpers!
Oh, there's someone on their team. Is okay. In a spectator box, probably waiting for the sub. Currently 9-8 to the Irish. Ireland is ahead by 1 round, everyone. And England are going in with that weighted knowledge, understanding that they've got to really perform here. I think they could say...
I will also say that Ireland is missing out on a very good player. They're missing out on Nathico.
Yes, they are.
Who reportedly quit the game.
Apparently so, yeah.
Yeah, he left the community a little while ago.
I see.
But yeah, I think still they're doing very well.
They are doing very... Yeah, they are. I mean, there it was clawed back 9-9. You saw Plumpy taking on 3 people at once for a couple of seconds of that shield.
Yeah.
So Plumpy's both doing very well in the harassing role. Doesn't commit to a fight. Just basically weathers whoever's in front of him. Probably he understands that Ireland is going to be target switching themselves. He's just waiting for them to turn their back to get that stab in.
Yeah, it's very like pokey playstyle. Just getting damage here and there is equally as important.
It's just the glaze is crazy, but it was masterful with the switch. Hits someone, it gets deflected. He ducks behind EK, switches targets to Alecks, I believe, and lands the swing. And just like that, I mean, you're gonna need a miracle to get out of this one, and it's just not there. England pull out of the equalization there. Inch ahead. Remember, because of the rules that are in place, Ireland, even if they win this, need to then do a refreshed fight to 10 in order to truly beat, because Ireland have emerged from the losers bracket. I imagine they're doing this to make for most of all the teams involved, so even people who have already lost are able to be retained. It's quite hard to get even this many players around for a tournament at the same time.
Yeah.
So Ireland, even if they do win this, they have to then win a fight to 10 against England. If England win either the fight to 20 or the fight to 10 that comes afterwards, it is their game.
It is quite a lot of rounds to win for Ireland. So I think even if they would win this, it starts getting rough. I think that's for everyone, to be honest, but it starts getting rough in the second set fights. That usually is how it goes in like dual tournaments and stuff like that. Because you just have to remain focused for so long.
It's great anxiety and trying to maintain the lead as well. When you're behind, you have something to play for. When you're in the lead, of course, you have something to play for, but you've got that anxiety of trying to stay around. I mean, look, Ireland is just falling 1 by 1. It's another flawless round for England. That's 9-12.
We have Astro in the chat. Hello, Astro.
Oh yeah, Shiv Astro. Hello,
He's rooting
Astro.
for Ireland.
Astro, you may need to, have already been dealt the disappointment of losing on the French team. You might have to deal with the disappointment of losing in your hopes of Ireland to win, because England right now are ferocious. Look at the way they divide and conquer here. EK's like, I'll leave him to you, Dame. Dame knows what he's dealing with back there. Sassy goes down, but the Irish are by no means that far away from the casualty, although EK also goes down. As long as they don't let someone behind them. Oh, and just like that, Sassy, is that Sassy? Bad Dragon goes down, and then Dame turns around from defeating Clath, wondering why his teammates are red all of a sudden. For a heart-stopping moment, you thought he had it. He was just the way he was weaving, the jabs, the hit he landed. For a moment, I was like, are we about to see an era-defining 1v3? But
Clutch of the century.
that would have been insane. We're yet to see... Nanos are very impressive, but we're yet to see something surpassing Nano's scale. Truly something that makes everyone get up and scream in surprise. Drawing battle lines. Plumpy's trying to search for opportunities. I think there's a trade between him and Scott there. He's lost an arm. Plumpy manages to stay in by securing that kill. Turning your back to Plumpy. Brave decision there. One that doesn't pay him in the end. It's through sheer English patriotism Plumpy survived that hit to the arm.
Yeah, I mean, he is quite lucky surviving that. I don't know exactly how it works, but...
yeah, me neither. I don't know what the chance would be.
I'm pretty sure having your arm cut off is essentially lethal damage.
Yes, it is. So otherwise, I don't know what role that would have been, but otherwise he should have died there. I doubt that would have changed the outcome of that fight, but...
He is, though, I will say, Plump is a menace. He, in the LTS League I mentioned earlier, Plumpy was also on my team, and he won a 1v2 with no arms.
With no arms?
Yeah, it's like top one Shiv moment of all time.
Fuck? Get this guy a job right now. That ain't right.
I'm pretty sure he got both his arms cut off, and he was in desertion zone, and then another guy in our team ran in, revived him, deserted. So he died, and then Plumpy just ran in with no arms and just started headbutting everyone.
That's nuts, man. Take a look at some.
I will see. I can see if I can find the clip.
That would be a legendary clip. What's the score? I believe it's 13-10. I'd have to check.
Yeah, 13-10 or 14-10 or 13-11, something like that.
10-13, yes. So it's 13 to England, 10 currently to the Irish. Again, to remind everyone, even if Ireland wins this, they have to then beat them in a fight to 10 because they've come out of a loser bracket in order to truly topple England. England only have to win this fight to 20. Okay. Well, coordinated
England
movements here. Moving towards the tree. Attempted encirclement. Someone's already down. It's Alecks from Plumpy.
Plumpy also hit a nasty stab rag on Bonk.
Claff may be good at trapping people in, but he's not as good at getting 3 people in one go. And England is all down to Scott. His leg comes off. That wasn't even... Pretty sure that's a foul. I don't know if you could be doing that. To rip his leg off as he goes down. I don't think that was even with a weapon. I think Sassy just dug his fucking hands in. He was pissed off.
Yeah.
What would Ireland have to do to take control? It's difficult to say because there's such... A lot of this is coming down to the strategies of sound. Alecks is pulling an Astro here, trying to run in at the back. I think he does go unnoticed initially.
I think at this scale, it just really comes down to strats. And like how locked in you are, pretty much. There's a lot of things also coming down to like how good you are at switching, just going back and forth between 2 different opponents. Like you can see Alecks.
Oh my god, Alecks takes someone out as he goes in. 2v1 isn't totally unwinnable. Almost full health Bad Dragon versus 2 pretty low health Irish players here. trying to court some interaction. Oh, the kick! Oh, he lands a hit! But now it's against Claff. Claff is built for these moments. Just to accept the jab. He's got health to work with. He's better off not trying to guard. You can hear his characters on the ropes in terms of stamina. He's got to make some costly decisions in what to block and what to leave. But the drag comes through, and Claff does not track it. 10-15. An unfortunate misread from Claff. He got lost in the momentum. That's really where the counter games come in. You just keep teaching them, block this, block this. At the last moment, you just use the runways melee slasher players have to drag their mouse across the desk. Someone's already down. Bonk's taken out in an instant in a frenzy. Oh my god, that wasn't even 10 seconds and over half the Irish team is gone. And Alecks is standing there.
That was a insanely fast round.
Holy shit, 17 seconds.
It's also like you have to consider the morale of the teams, because winning a 1v2 strengthens your team's morale, but it also reduces the other teams.
Yeah, the other team is sitting there thinking, fucking hell, that Bad Dragon guy, and on controller no less.
Yeah.
Adana has that back turned to Bad Dragon. Head comes off, it takes that little time. It's already a 5 versus 2. Highlander I don't know what's going on, it's slipping away so fast. Alecks is thrown through a loop, just turned his back to Sassy, didn't know what was going on, and now it's fucking 17-10 to England. They're 3 rounds away from what was initially a pretty pitched battle, but now is becoming a cut and dry. When we're going to be left in tension, even if they win this, we're going to have to sit around for the next 60 seconds for the next round to load. Okay, Plumpy engages Adana, tries to come in on the side. Got a spear fight going on. Plumpy target switches, known for doing it. Doesn't see the overhead, but fortunately the spear isn't known for that. Bonk goes down. Scott manages to get a kill. 4 versus 3. Dame and Claff currently at each other's throats here. Claff a little bit shaken from having to deal with Bad Dragon's comeback. And now Scott's left out to dry. 18-10 to England. England has top 3 LTS players. It's not fair.
Yeah, I mean they
must be pretty stacked.
They have a very stacked team, I would say. I mean I don't know if I would put 3 of England's players as top 3, because we have Astra and Anka, which I would argue is top 1 and 2.
What, of LTS?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But England is stacked for sure. I mean, I would say that Ireland is very good as well.
Someone's asking in chat, Adam, what went wrong for Ireland? They were pretty even.
I think when you start, I think it's mostly mental, because they're close in skill-wise. I think it's mainly that they just start losing a little bit. Someone gets pissed, lowers the team morale, or they lose to some like quote-unquote bullshit, you know. Happens. So I think that's probably, like, when it comes to this level, it usually just is stuff like that. Similar to like duels as well, where it's like a lot of the time, it just when somebody goes on a long losing streak, it's just mental mainly. Was it beneficial for England to having only played 1 match while I had to play for hours?
I think fortunately in the realm of a digital sport, maybe you have a bit of mental fatigue, but you know, they're not physically having to hit each other, so.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it goes both ways. You do get kind of mental fatigue, but you also stay warmed up. Like the English guys probably have been just waiting for a couple of hours.
Bonk goes down out the gate, so does Alecks. It's just, there's just so much that they have to do. There's so much work in, how much was that? Less than 20 seconds. another flawless round under England's belt. I think it's the closing of the curtain. It's
Yeah.
Ireland would have to win every subsequent round with no England wins. It's just not feasible. I think Ireland have finally met their match against the team, and it's been England who have pretty heavily managed to deal with their opponents so far. Adana finds herself, like, look at that. Dame taps them and then turns right back to Scott, who has made a switch to, probably maybe a little bit too late, to a footman with a halberd. But hold on, Ireland, 4-1.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is where they might start relaxing a little bit, which is not always a good thing.
We've had Scott here make a change to the halberd. No changes on this side. Oh, I think... Did they sub EK back in? Or has he always been there and I've just been blind as fuck?
I think he's been in there.
Okay, I've just been blind as fuck for a moment.
I was not looking last round, but the Irish team has changed a little bit. They have someone on Falchion. They have Bonk on Falchion, which I don't really understand.
Yeah, they've stepped away from the spear, but it's a 3 versus 3. 3 versus 2. Calaf is feeling the pressure up against Bad Dragon here. Oh, and it's so incredibly over.
Oh yeah.
And England are the de facto champions of the Chivalry 2 World Cup 2026. Oh,
Well played.
Well fucking played indeed.
Impressive.
Alex, if you're in the stream, could you just to talk with the English team? Is it possible to get them all in the group chat? I imagine you have the handles, so we would be able to talk with them, because that was fucking glorious, man. Oh my god. Adam, I mean, like, how are you feeling about that? Because it was pretty pitched for the first half, and then just England stole it away.
Yeah, I'm very surprised actually. I mean, as I said, I think it just really comes down to mentality. A lot of the time, it's just gonna be you lose a couple of rounds and then you just mentally give up. And when one person does that, it starts it gets contagious almost.
It does.
For the entire team.
It's infectious for Ireland. Trying to dominate the round, learning to win the round where it doesn't matter. Unfortunately, 5-1 now. It's too late. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But what a tournament.
Yeah, it's been fun.
It's been a
Didn't
fun.
participate much last week, but this week was fun.
This was damn good. I mean, and then that's it now, right? That was the final of the World Cup.
Yeah, I think so.
Holy shit. Well played,
Maybe we
dude.
can wait and see. Grab a word with Plumpy, perhaps.
Yes, I would love to
wants
have
to
a
have an
word. If we
interview.
can't have the whole England team, if we were able to get Plumpy to hop in on the call. Alex, do you have Plumpy's handle at all?
I've got him on Discord.
Yeah, if you could
Can ask
quickly
him.
try and add him to the
think
group
they're-
chat so he could hop here.
Yes. I think they're taking a picture, so I will.
Oh, okay, hold on. I'll take a pic now. Hold on. We're taking a pic. Here we are. We have the victors. Everyone emote if you're in the stream. The victors of the World Cup 2026 for Chivalry 2. We have Dame,
Hello.
Sassy, Skepper, who I believe was in the wings, Captain Plump, EK68, and Grub. As well as, I believe as well, we had someone else was
Bad Dragon as well.
Yes, Bad Dragon as well. And look at them all go. For the final huzzah.
Yes, they're F10ing. I think they're gonna get Bad Dragon to join for the picture.
We need a team. Alex, I have requested that we have a team interview. I would love to have a team interview if you could get them into this call. I mean, as we're doing that, we could talk.
You probably. I mean, I could probably get. You could probably add. You. I don't know. If,
I
think
have- I-
the
I
lads-
don't
I
know
think
whether-
basically all the lads left the VC were pretty tired. That was a lot of matches.
Of course.
But-
I mean, but for
I'm
the-
here. I'm here.
Yeah,
so
but
if you
for
wanna-
the English team as well.
Oh, the English team. That's
Yeah,
what I meant.
sorry,
I was
I hate to-
confused. Like, what do you mean? You want to talk to the losers? Okay, so I can tell you. Okay, well, there's a lot of them. We need Plumpy in here too.
Well, of course.
Yeah,
Plumpy
I
minimum.
invited Plumpy. see if we can get.
Please do join the call if you are still here, Plumpy. We would love to confer with the captain of a winning team. Also, if probably the stream will be ending soon after we have some conferring.
Yeah, after you talk to the captain, just get me in for a sec. I'll say a few things.
Oh, okay, sure. Okay.
Just to give it like a little hurrah for what it is.
Yeah,
But
of course.
DM me once you're done talking to the captains, okay?
Yeah, of course. All right. So I will actually save what I was going to say for when Alex returns. The team captain, I'm hoping to get a couple others, but if it just has to be the team captain, he's going to be hopping in a second to talk with us. Can I bring my team? Yes, absolutely. We're going to have the entirety of the English team in this call. Leaking the passwords, but fortunately the everything is over, so you can know the passwords to your heart's content.
I don't think there's any issue with them blowing the passwords.
Fortunately not. Yeah, I don't think there's any risk of a DDoS or hacks happening now. Here they come. Oh my god.
Oh, he was he was fast.
Yeah, he did all of them in one fucking go. That's nuts. We will be having them in.
All right, let's see if they join. Yeah.
Yeah, we currently, I believe, we have everyone who was there. Yes, all 6 of them should be. No, 7 of them. There we go. Here we are. Is
Hello,
this
Plumpy.
Is this Plumpy?
This is Harry Kane.
Fucking Harry! Congratulations, Harry Kane of Shiv 2. Your
Thank
team
you very much.
has emerged the victor, the total victor.
I don't want to say.
Go on.
I'm not surprised, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I think people don't realize how much goes into LTS with like weapon picks and shit like that. Like you can't just like thug it out with pure like skill only.
No, of course.
You gotta actually like pick who's doing what, who's got a role.
And we also have other members joining now. I believe
the big boys.
Is this
Hey.
EK?
Yes, sir.
EK,
Number
who's
one
the
club
person
main.
with Castle Crashers?
The what?
Dane's profile picture.
Oh right, I see. Yeah, that's
Alright.
Dane. Right. And then the person with the cat profile picture? Oh, that's Bad Dragon, of course. That's in the name.
Bad Dragon.
Oh, I'm BD.
And Grub's here as well. Hello, everyone. Are we missing a couple of people? Are they joining as well?
They might be a little bit camera shy.
Sassy's coming, I think.
Okay, sure.
Did you add Sassy?
No,
Yeah,
he's
you
not
didn't
been added yet.
Oh, wait, is he not?
No, I don't think so.
Yo, wait,
Oh,
make
it's
the
a 10
server.
group.
Yeah, we all just left them.
You abandoned one of the team members, man.
Kickzilla.
Get rid of Zilla.
Scylla is not in this server.
He is.
Why is Scylla in the server? Why did you add Scylla?
What, Zilla?
I can't. I think Alex has to do it.
Oh, okay. That's fucking. You go with the ins. Oh my god. Well, gentlemen, I mean, we were just talking with who I'm sure you'll agree the Harry Kane of your team here, compensating where our actual lads could not. We're very gracious for people over in England right now. What was the general thinking? I mean, you guys have been sitting around for a while. I mean, you guys must have been very heavily anticipating Ireland, who decimated everyone they played against.
Yeah, we've been each other's therapists, to be honest. Like a lot of time we're like, oh, I've been waiting for fucking ages, but then like,
Zilla's been vanquished.
okay, nice. It doesn't take us very long to lock it.
I see.
know.
Okay, all right. There was some interesting. I don't know if there was any switch ups that we could notice. There was a lot going on. Were there any decisions in which you had to sub someone out, or like had to change a weapon to match something, or did you stick for?
Honestly, no. We went very polearm heavy.
Mhm.
Like I think people don't realize just how good they are in LTS, especially. It's not duels at all.
Okay.
It really isn't.
So
and
you-
then like force them into XVX situations,
Uh-huh.
and your team is all polearms, you're fucking them up.
I have to. This is where the glaze is incoming. I mean, all of you were fucking fantastic, but Plumpy especially. The switch ups were masterful, man. I watched you stab at someone. Your teammate came in the way. You slipped back and stabbed at someone else, and you hit both of them. It was fucking
Thank you, I
masterful
love that.
work. It was like.
Can I point the camera towards someone very quickly?
Of course you can. Yes.
Over to Bad Dragon for that one round where he clutched
Oh
up.
my
Oh,
god.
That was
Bad
so
Dragon
tough,
clutch,
so
man.
So tough.
Bad Dragon, can you give us some insight into how you're feeling in that moment? You must have been fucking. Your heart must have been pounding, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It was very good.
And can
I
you
got,
just
like,
confirm?
a really lucky pin.
Was that on controller?
Yes, I played
controller, yeah.
controller.
Holy shit, Claff is in tears right now, man.
We got 3 of those, by the way. We got 3 controller players.
Three
we do.
controller players dominating this tournament.
Mhm.
Holy
Controller on top.
shit! Wow, that's not. I mean, you guys played spectacularly in both your matches, but especially there. I mean, in the first half, you must have been really kind of clenching through it because Ireland for the first half, it was seeming like you were going to go down to like a
They were
match
playing
point for
so
both
well.
of you. What do you think
Yeah,
changed
really.
though?
We adapted, I think.
go
I would
ahead.
say.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
well, yeah, we saw that they were doing the spread, and we started focusing one side rather than the other, not letting ourselves just get caught, circled.
Mm-hmm.
That was the idea.
I see. All right. Okay.
So true, King.
I mean, yeah,
I
it
think-
worked. You guys fucked them up. You beat them by over half their points almost.
I think the 1v2 win from Battering was also kind of a turning
was-
point.
Wasn't
Yeah,
it 1v3?
was 1v2,
It was a
okay.
1v2.
Oh,
It was a
I'm not
1v2.
sure.
Oh, okay.
Either way,
Okay.
I think it was a turning point for sure. Cause
It did feel like the moment in where you guys corralled yourself, and then at that point, Island I don't think got a word in edgewise. The morale damage that must have been dealt to the people on
Yeah.
the other team there. Oh my god, it was awesome to watch, man. Me and Adam were like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's so fun. It's so fun, these kind of tournaments as well.
Now, just to ask, obviously you guys would have had a good time against Ireland, who put up a good fight against you. Was there anyone that you were kind of disappointed you didn't get to play against in this tournament?
France. I gotta say, I think France thought they were the favourites themselves, as well as most other people. Whereas, I don't want to throw shade, but I knew we could beat them, to be honest.
Okay.
Also,
I really did.
for me, Sweden with Anchor, I would have loved to
Oh,
play
yeah,
against.
yes,
Like
absolutely.
the Sweden team from last week, that would have been really fun.
When you guys played Sweden last week, when Anker was there, was that you had a bit more trouble, I imagine?
We did it.
They beat France.
France,
Very, very
yeah.
close. And Anchor
Oh,
popped up.
okay. Oh shit. All right. Yeah, it is a genuine shame that Anker wasn't meant to be there. I was just gonna cut to you guys for individual comments. We'll go along the line. But Adam, was there anything you wanted to say before we cut to that?
No, I think I don't have anything to add.
Okay, sure. I'm just going to go down the line and get the individual comments before we stop with Plumpies at the end. I believe this is Bad Dragon. Any comments you want to make before we close out this team chat?
No, I just think we all played really great and it was very fun.
Okay, awesome.
That's cool.
Dane?
Yeah, no, big thank you to Alex, obviously, for organising the tournament. I know it takes a lot of effort
Yeah.
to do that. And a big thank you to the team.
Big up.
All right, nice. EK.
Shout out to Plumpy, best captain, number one
Yeah.
spearman.
Hell yeah.
And then big shout out to Alex for the tournament. Like, I don't think it's gonna happen again. It's a very good tournament.
It was a very good
Very
tournament.
inclusive.
Turnout's kind of crazy. I thought like
Yeah, it was amazing.
I've had like 50 people in the stream as well. I thought it'd be like 11, 12. It's the most I've seen in a while, man.
Yeah, and so many countries as well. It's amazing.
Yes, it's really had a surge there. I was going to ask Grub for his comments. He's unfortunately just deaf, and I'll cut to Sassy. I'll cut to Sassy real quick. Sassy, what are your comments?
Like everyone else said, all glows to Alex that he's done such a good job organising. And I also want to mention there were a bunch more England players who easily could have made the squads, and like we're really lucky to have so many sign up and like help with scrims, and like the guys who were benched easily could have played.
Yeah.
So true, King.
And Skepper.
Yes, sir.
The big man.
Yeah, no, great great tournament. But yeah, no, it was a pleasure just like shouting down everyone's back, and just like on the comms and all that. But yeah, no, really fun.
Yeah, comms has been crazy in the moment, right? It's such a shame we can't hear what you guys are saying in that moment when it's all going on. And,
Don't worry, EK's stream got plenty of it.
Yeah, true.
Oh, you did
No
EK stream it
filter.
as well?
Yeah.
Please,
No
please
filter.
do link it in the group chat before you go, so I can also go and take a look at the VOD there.
Okay, I mean, I think I'd have to post it to TikTok, so I'd have to post it. I'll see that.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
fair.
Peace
fair
in the
enough, fair
chat,
enough.
guys.
And finally, from the unfortunately Grub isn't back yet, so we'll cut to the team captain. The final comments from you, Plumpy.
I would like to shout out all the boys. Like, no one complained whenever got subbed, stuff like that. That makes it so much easier. You feel guilty when you sub people out. So, like, no one saying anything is definitely helpful. And also, thank you to my spear daddies, and my pole hammer daddies, and my poleaxe daddies. Like, the pole arm stuff is crazy from Dame and Sassy. Of course, everyone else is great, but pole arms are just disgusting.
Yeah, we saw it there as much, man. You guys did excellent work. I'd be completely fine if you guys don't want to do this, if it's cringe. I was gonna ask if we could do a 3, 2, 1, come on England from all of you. Is that possible? Is that possible?
EK will do it for you.
Okay, all right.
Hold on. As event organizer, okay. Wait.
Go on.
Go on.
Just wait.
We have to hold on, man. We have to wait.
He didn't even have an idea. It's just as an organizer.
As event
No,
organizer.
wait. I'm trying to think. Should we ban this?
Should we ban what the come on English?
Chat. No, all the people in chat are English. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna find many.
No, we're being outnumbered.
Yeah,
God.
sorry, they want to come on England, man. I'll count down for everyone who wants to participate. I'll count down from 3 on.
Alright, fucking go ahead.
Okay. All right, everyone ready?
Absolutely.
As loud as you
Oh,
can.
jeez.
3, 2, 1, go.
Come on, England!
Come on,
England! I think everyone was waiting. We were waiting for me to
Wait to see
score.
it.
Yeah.
that's
Harry Kane, I got it.
That was awesome. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you very much. And honestly, I know it's just a game, but it's honestly been fantastic commentating. You really, and to everyone else who participated as well, it's been a great time. Thank you very much for the fun of it, and I hope you guys have a good evening.
Wait, just wait.
Oh, okay, wait, sorry. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Great cast as well, Rubric. Welcome back.
Oh, thanks very much.
Thank you.
I just want to really exclaim like how crazy it is that, even if you think 2 years ago, right? Let's go all the way back for a second here. In 2024, we started out doing pretty shit single Elan tournaments for Citadel, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's essentially what we had in the EU at the time in total. And over time, for the last 2 years, with a massive amount of people helping out and working on this, and everyone that's playing, we've actually somehow managed to do an event like this, like a massive World Cup, 14 teams. And I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's played in any event, anyone who's helped organize any of the events, anyone who's even watched, anyone who's casted, anyone who's shit talked someone in Twitch chat for like 2 hours. Just absolutely every single person that's interacted with this. It's helped to bring this entire tournament together, and it was an absolutely amazing tournament. There were 1 or 2 mess ups here or there, but in the end, it happened, and I think we can be very proud of ourselves as, like, I know this game's competitive community is kind of, a little bit makeshift. Like, let's be honest.
We won't comment on it, yeah.
Yeah, let's not say anything, but we've done a World Cup.
Yeah.
So whatever game wants to say our comp scene's better, I'm not going to say any names of what games. Okay, fuck you. We did a World Cup.
We did a
Suck
World
my
Cup
dick.
indeed. And if I just was to interject it, I know everyone, especially in the chat today, likes to rib each other and such. But I think as appreciation for not just Alecks but Adanacland's work, as well as all the people in Citadel who made it happen today, despite technical issues as well, we can all get just thank you. Just thank yous in the chat or just gratitude for the people who made it happen.
Dame, Vika, and a few others that have a server, Rust 2, and Lancelot, everyone that did those things, thank you so much. And Swishy too, of course. Okay, that's all.
Alright, you're all good to go, guys. Thank you very much for participating.
Yep.
You all have a good evening.
Thank you very much.
And we'll
Thank
close
you.
out here.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Bye-bye.
Lots of love. All
Very well
over.
played, guys. Very well played, guys. All of you did really well today.
you too.
And look, we're not even like we're happy that we're sad. Does that make sense? Because we actually
You
got
did
to the
good.
final,
You
so.
did good. No one expected you to get the final.
Uh,
To be honest, so.
but we did.
But you did.
Come on. Yeah, no,
All right.
uh,
Goodbye.
Goodbye, guys.
I need to
Yeah,
shower.
I need to go shower too. Yeah, bro. I'm so
You're
fucking
all sweaty, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Peace out.
See you,
Peace out.
gentlemen. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Well, okay, Adam.
Guess that's it.
That is it, Adam. Listen,
Yeah.
it's been an absolute pleasure. We haven't spoken to each other in a long while.
Yeah, it's been fucking years.
It's been ages, man. But it was a pleasure casting with you. I'm glad we managed to
likewise.
work out the technical issues, and it was a lot of fun. I'm glad I did it.
Yeah, same. Been a blast.
It has indeed.
And once again, thank you to everyone who's been watching and participating.
Yes, thank you to
it's been,
everyone who was
very fun.
stood up. The turnout was insane. I don't know if you expected it, but I think there's like 60, 50 people maybe in the stream right now. It was kind of insane.
I'm for some events we get a lot of viewers for the streams, but I didn't expect this many actually.
That's
We
good.
usually like top out at around 30. Sometimes 40, but like getting
nice.
up 50, 60, that's nice.
It is nice indeed. Again, Adam, it's been a pleasure. We'll sign off here. I'll let the stream play for like next 5 minutes. Just throw on the music, and then I will fade out.
Yes.
All right.
Right. See ya, man.
See
Thanks
ya.
for
Thank you very much.
everything.
You too.
Bye bye.
And yeah, thank you to just quickly to say before I turn on the music and activate everything. Let me quickly just check the music real quick. Actually, sorry. You guys can start going. This is just me saying some stupid bullshit. Feel free to go if you want. But I'm just gonna close out with something. Yeah, it's been a fun time. And initially I was hesitant because I haven't been around the game in a while. I've literally just broken a 2-year streak of not playing the game. But it was a terrific time. Thank you very much to Alecks for even considering me to come and replace Swooshy, which I know is some pretty big boots to fill. And also to be working again with Adam, who I haven't seen in ages. It was very pleasant to be sitting with him for the last 4 hours. It was a good time. And despite the technical issues, despite the initial issues with some players not turning up and stuff, it went fantastically. And thank you to everyone who's been in the chat. Not even for me, because it's not really my stream. I'm just helping out Alecks here and participating, but like just for the sense of community, you know. Even though I don't play the game anymore, and I know people have been joking that I should come back, it's not going to happen unless I cast something else, which frankly I'd love. Please hit me up for that, Alecks, or anyone else if you want me to cast something. I think I've got the gift of Yap for that one. But outside of that, it's just nice to see that community is still persisting despite all the shit that has gone on in Shiv, and that you guys get a lot of enjoyment out of it. As Alecks said, there are very few games that can claim they managed to do a World Cup. I don't think even in my time in Halo, in Milsim games, people have been able to do that. So, like, you know, you've got something special here, cling on to it, and, you know, beware the shitters. Don't let the shitters ruin it for you. We are going to cut to the music, and then we will fade out to black. So feel free to depart. I'll plug my Discord for the very selfish purpose of in case anyone who gives a shit about my stuff would want to stop by. But yeah, thanks for the follows, thanks for everything, and take it easy. Maybe we'll see each other again for another Shiv 2 casting, who knows. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you.